So if y'all want to do that, I am like to me that is realistic. But if y'all want to chance it and leave it up to RNGesus, we could do that too. We can both die. It's just
Oh,
not real.
Jesus.
Yeah. Y'all just tell me what you want to do. But you will also, on top of the 3 that you will get from this table, you are also all in 2 required courses that are called scrivening and symbology, and I will type that out for you. So you will have 5 courses total this time.
So we can take courses from other schools, even though we didn't choose that. Okay.
Yeah.
That's weird, isn't it?
Oh, also realistic. I was a college of liberal arts major, and I took a lot of criminal science. So I took introduction to criminology and stuff like that. It was not my history because I was a history major. So I'm just saying that's not unrealistic. You can do that. You don't. Most of your mandatory classes, like your required courses, are going to be in your school, like in the I say school because that's what it like the College of Liberal Arts, or most of my classes were. But I did take elective classes that were in other areas.
I might just stick with the 2 Prismari ones.
Well, you got to have 3.
Oh, 3. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
We have to have 3? Oh.
Oh,
I
wait.
can't even decide on
No,
one.
wait. I'm reading it wrong. At least 3, so you can just do 2 if you want to.
Oh.
I was reading it wrong. So that's my bad. I just looked at it and reread it. I misread it the first time. It says you have to choose at least 3, so it is up to you how many you want to take.
So we have to do 3, but we can do more if we want.
Yes.
And they have to be from this list, right?
Yes, from this list. And then you have 2 required courses that you're taking that are not on this list.
You want us to put them in our character sheet?
Can you put them on there?
Uh-huh.
I mean,
You just put it in the bios page or something.
Okay.
Yeah, I was going to add that to additional feeds and traits.
If you want to help keep up with it, then sure.
Yes.
Hey, Peanut.
Peanut,
you should probably look at number 7.
Yeah, I think Reggie's gonna take the 2 silver quill courses and then electro choreography because that just sounds weird.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to take the 2 Prismari ones.
That also fits. That I feel like that class fits his personality too. So it's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's going to be a little issue.
Okay, well let me get a pen and write this down in my little notebook right here.
A what?
A pen.
I love it! Do it again.
A pen.
You know I'm over dramatizing it on purpose, right?
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just for you.
I love it so much.
I used to do that. So back in the day, when the first Destiny game came out, I played it with a group of people, and there was this one guy that most of the people I played with, we were all from like Alabama, the majority of us, but there was a few that was from different places, and there was one in particular that did not like our accent, and I got annoyed with him enough where I was like, dude, I can't help the way I talk. Like, it is what it is, you know. I can't change it, and I'm not like a voice actor or somebody who can do voices. So like, what you get is what you get. Like, I can't change it. So eventually, I got annoyed with him enough that I started to over dramatize it on purpose just to trigger him, and he eventually stopped playing with us. I didn't feel bad. I'd get on there and be like, well.
I pick 2.
You gotta pick 3, at least.
Oh,
But
killing
if there's someone like if say there's like 4 and there's 2 you can't decide between, like you can do 4, but you have to at least do 3.
Alright, well, so far I picked 4 and 7. I'm debating if I want to do number 8 or 6.
Who else knows for sure what 3 they want? Elizabeth, do you have yours?
I think that I'm going to do the 2 Prismari ones, and I'm trying to choose between the 2 silver ones, but I might end up doing both, so I might have 4 and 4.
Yeah.
I mean,
Does it tell you anything about these?
6.
Probably if I turn further than on this page.
I'm
No,
just-
the page
I'm
I'm
just-
looking at literally looks like what I just screenshotted you. But there
Sure.
may be later, so let me while y'all are
I'm
looking.
just curious about verbal components in the law, like physical components in the law. I get, like there
Look,
should be like rules
American
about
components,
that,
Russian components, all made in Taiwan.
Got my 3.
but like verbal components. It's like, oh, you're not allowed to say that legally, but it's a component of a spell. Weird.
Let me see. I don't see it right here. Let me see if it's from the
It's not important. I was just curious.
Yeah, well, I mean, you would think that they
I
would
mean,
have.
also, I could just go to D&D Beyond and Google it.
Right, that's probably what I'm
Let's
doing.
search
I don't see it. I don't see it in the book. So, what's your 3? Ezio?
I picked 4, 7, and 6.
Okay.
Necrosis. Gross.
Dow, do you know what your character wants to do?
2, 4, 7, and 8.
Good that we appreciate.
What's
I was
the other
thinking
2?
the same thing. Okay. I was thinking the same thing. Like, if he hits at 2, 4, 6, 8, I would have died.
I was gonna do one more number, but 7, 8, 9.
Right.
Sorry.
Giggle away, woman. That's what it's here for.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I was about to start typing, and I see y'all already beat me to it. You're already posting your stuff in there, so I guess I'll just let y'all do it.
Yep.
I'm not
That's
putting
fine.
mine in.
Do you want me to do yours for you?
Sure. Do you know which ones I'm doing?
Well, you can tell me and I'll type it.
Are you ready, Freddy?
You can't read her mind.
Just give me the numbers.
1, 2, 4, 7, 10.
Wow. You're taking a lot.
I am, plus the 2 we have to take.
Yeah. Scrivening and symbology.
I appreciate you typing it so I can copy and paste it. Anybody tell you you're the best?
I've heard the opposite actually.
Dude?
Well, our DM here told me I'm the worst.
One time, forever ago.
You're never gonna live it down.
Nope, she's never gonna let it go.
They're gonna give you up. They're gonna let you down.
Wow.
Aw, Peanut and Reggie are gonna be in 3 classes together.
Who, me and you?
No, Peanut.
Oh, okay.
You're not. Peanut is Bernie, right?
Right.
Okay.
Right, yeah.
Thought I
She's
was-
Lisbeth. I love that
Diablo.
picture, by the way. That looks straight up out of Diablo 4.
Lisbeth and Reggie will be in 2 classes. So the three of us are going to be in 2 classes together.
Yay!
Is that where you found that picture, Nance? Did it come
I
from
went
you?
online and it said, Bernie, find it for me. She said, okay, here you go.
So it looks like a character from Diablo. So if anybody played Diablo 4, you can that paint that she's got on her body, you can put on your character in Diablo. And so I love that game. I haven't played it since I beat it though. Anyway, nope.
Oh, they got the expansion coming out here soon.
Exactly, and I need to pick it up probably, but I got too much other things going on. I got too many other games to play. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, I'm waiting on the Assassin's Creed coming out next month. I'm definitely pre-ordering that.
Yeah. So, does everybody know? Lisbeth, did you answer?
Did?
Okay, I sent it in the chat.
It's under mine.
I see it.
I tapped it for her.
Goodness, you going crazy with your classes.
Well, I'm a learned student, okay?
A what? A learned?
A learned student.
Animism.
Nope, that's correct terminology, unfortunately.
Wow, I still think it'll be nanism.
Learned is definitely not a word, Nance.
It definitely is.
Learned? Yes.
Yeah.
Learned? No.
That's what I said.
You
We're
said
saying-
learned. You said learned.
Yeah.
Learned is the word.
Learned
Learned.
is an alternate pronunciation.
Learned is
But
what he said.
Learned ed.
learned, not learned though. Sorry.
Yeah. Learned is a word. Learned, not so much.
And Leonard is a guy on The Big Bang Theory to bring it right back around to Big Bang Theory.
Right.
I don't believe in the Big Bang.
You don't believe in the Big Bang.
Don't believe in dinosaurs either. There's so much proof that dinosaurs existed. She's like, nope. All right then. Okay.
Because
Do you
the
know-
Earth is only 6,000 years old. So how could
Yeah.
dinosaurs have lived millions of years ago?
Right.
Did you know that vampires are a real thing?
Yep.
Sure.
Facts? Because you can't prove that they don't exist.
If you drink blood, you're considered.
Oh.
I was gonna say, technically they do exist because there's people that do drink blood and believe
See-
they're vampires.
My mum told me that she knew that God existed because of the Bible. And I told her that therefore, because I've got comics upstairs, Spider-Man exists.
Hells yeah.
Amen.
So,
Bring out
Oh.
Spider-Man.
I don't know. It's all
Wait,
crazy.
which Spider-Man though? Because it matters.
I got the vampire version.
Vampire Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Andrew doesn't really count.
So,
No, this one's Mom Morales.
has your mom ever played the telephone game, Bernie?
What is the telephone game?
Where everybody sits in a circle and then one person writes down a phrase.
Or
and
you
then
say it in their ear and they have
say
to
it,
pass it
and
down the line.
they whisper it to the person next to them, and then that person has to whisper the same phrase to the person next to them. And
I
it
think
goes
that-
all the way around the circle like that, and the last person has to say what it is out loud. And
It is
usually
never
it's
the same thing.
wildly different.
Yes.
No.
My mum
So-
has played that, but she wouldn't call it the telephone game. She would call it Chinese Whispers, which I know is not nice.
I love how
Oh,
you
what?
whispered it.
Well,
But
the Bible is the oldest version of the telephone game because it's been translated so many
so many
times.
times, exactly.
And a lot of the people who translated it had agendas. Like,
Even
Yeah.
if you go onto Google Translate and translate a phrase or song lyrics into a language, then another language and another one, and then back into English, the ridiculousness that comes up. There is actually a person who does that and who sings the lyrics to the tune of the original song, and it's
Yeah.
fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
How do we go from D&D to the Bible?
I don't
But I-
because we do these things.
That was fault because he went back to the Big Bang.
It's the Southern Baptists in us.
I don't know what you're on about. I haven't got any of that in me.
Do you even know what a Southern Baptist is?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I did not grow up Southern Baptist. I grew up Pentecostal, so there's that. Anyways,
Anyways, we got a map of Disney World. We're in Disney World.
We're not.
That's what it looks like.
We're in Hogwarts, though.
We're in school, dude. I really want to go to this one. Wow, look how beautiful it is.
I'm up
yeah,
here.
that's Wither Bloom, I believe.
Oh,
This
shame.
is just a campus map that has everything, so I figured I'd put you back here for the time being. So when you pick up this session, everybody's got all their classes settled. This is what you're going to take. I've got it wrote down, but it's also in the chat, so hopefully we'll be able to keep up with it. But I got me a handy dandy notebook.
Calm down, Blue. I know.
That was somebody.
That was Joe.
Got it.
It's
You say
Steve.
Joe. It was
Joe and
Kevin over
Steve.
here.
So when you pick up today is your very first day back to class. We are not going to do anything with the actual class itself as far as role play, but basically you guys have had your first day of back to school classes. It's wrapping up. Sorry, I felt like I had to sneeze and that didn't come. I apologize for that.
Okay, you need an opposable thumb.
Awkward pause, but anyway, so basically classes have wrapped up. You just had taken some of your new courses, and you guys are making your way towards the Bows Inn Tavern, which is located in the central part of campus. Just probably to catch up with each other, see how your days went, things like that. And as you guys are walking, you can kind of hear your peers around you. They're all shouting, like there's like some people punch in the air. There's like shouts of camaraderie, just from everybody's excited that they finished their first day of class for this year, basically. And you will all walk up and see each other, kind of. I don't know who would get there first, but kind of stand outside waiting on each other. So when everybody else walks up, you kind of meet up with each other. And as you guys are standing there, just talking or deciding,
Or schedules.
right. Is there anything before I say what happened, is there anything y'all want to say to each other in that moment, or what?
I want to know what Ezio's course schedule is. Do we have any classes together? I got classes with everybody else.
Let's see. I am taking the wrong page. I got historical figures and magic. Number 7, which I can't pronounce that first word, is spellcasting. And
So,
life aurora and necrosis.
Lisbeth, Wolf, Reggie, every single one of y'all was in linguistics and spellcasting.
Nice.
Mhm.
So y'all all have that one together.
What were
my
your
new
3
favorite
numbers,
class.
Ezio? I'll write them in the chat.
3 of you, Reggie, Lisbeth, and Peanut, are all in number 10, the verbal components in the law.
Mhm.
Let's see. Only Peanut and Wolf are in the pyromancy and the arts.
Mhm. As an evocation wizard, I feel like that was definitely one that I needed to be in.
Ezio, Wolf, and Peanut are all in the historical figures. Not Peanut, Lisbeth are all in the historical figures and magic. So there's a little bit of overlap, but some of y'all are going to be alone in some of your courses. Like Wolf is the only one taking basic arcane artifacts, so you would not see your friends in that class. And Ezio is the only one in life auras and necrosis. So, anyways, but you all were in the scrivening and what was the other word I said? Symbology. Scrivening and symbology. Y'all were all in there together, and y'all were also in the verbal component center. So y'all had 3 classes together. All together.
Nice.
When you see Lisbeth, she's probably got her nose in a book, waving something about, like, hi, bye, I gotta go to class, as she is taking 7 courses
She's running around like a chicken with her head cut off.
and enjoying every minute of it.
Did you watch the show Gilmore Girls?
No?
Yes.
Well, I mean, I have, but
Over and over and over.
Obviously, because it's like the best. Anyways, she's making me think of Paris.
Oh my
Sort
god,
of.
it's not that obnoxious.
right, but
No,
no.
not that obnoxious, but the love for school is what I'm taking that many classes.
Yeah,
Mhm,
massive
mhm.
thing. That's why I put in the chat, like, I've got a feeling Elizabeth's going to be the first one there with her 5 courses. Bloody Kino.
Mhm.
Well, technically, she's got 7 because she's got 5 electives.
Yeah.
5 elected ones, yeah.
5
And then the
electives,
2
normals. Mhm.
But it doesn't put a limit. You saw it just says at least 3 courses. It doesn't say you can't take
So-
5.
So
Mhm.
on there, I roleplayed it as I was going to take all of them, except they said something about not having enough time in the day.
Right. So that's as many as they said you could do. That
Mhm.
works. I feel like that's a professor would step in and be like, "Listen, bro, you can't take that many courses."
Yeah, you gotta have time to hang out with us.
Right.
Although Rory did get told by the dean of the college that she needs to not take as many because she's going to fail all of them if she does. So then she
Mhm.
had to take the list down a bit. So maybe more of a Rory.
But as you guys are standing there, kind of talking about your day and all of this is going on, it's always going to be Rosie because I feel like it's always Rosie. But anyways, Rosie comes running up. She's all excited like she normally is. She's got a flyer in her hand, and as she's approaching, she's kind of shouting to get your attention and waving that flyer. When she catches up to you, she pauses and kind of like leans over a little bit, trying to catch her breath. But when she looks up, she smiles at you, and then she's gonna take the flyer and stuff it into. Who's gonna reach out to take the flyer?
I don't mind.
Okay, so when you reach her hand out, she's gonna like still out of breath, but she's gonna stick the flyer in your hand, and then still out of breath says, "It's happening, the Mage Tower game," and she's real excited. And says the professor's invited the student body to field 2 Mage Tower teams for a game that's going to happen at the end of the year. It's called the Battle of Strixhaven, and the winners and their supporters get bragging rights for life. All of you think you'd make all of us, and she points, because like behind her, there's not really anybody behind her, but she's basically saying everyone else has talked about it, and we think you'd make the best team. I know you for sure are going to win this. And then like gives you a thumbs up with a smile, and it was like, if you're in, you could register your team with Professor Sharpbeak. Come on, we'll talk to you. We'll talk you into it over Curdy's Castor stew, and then she starts to head inside the tavern.
Well, I can't. I'm a cheerleader. That'd be a conflict of interest.
And she gives you this.
Listen,
You should
Reggie.
be able to see the flyer now.
If I'm gonna have to do it, you're gonna have to do it.
He is a cheerleader.
Yeah.
That is fair.
Yeah, I gotta be on the sidelines. I'll cheer you guys on though.
This is not a normal. So the Mage Tower team is like a competitive team that would compete against other colleges. This is like almost like an intramural thing where you're competing against the other students. So you would be able to participate in this.
Oh,
It's
cool,
it's
awesome.
It's a special event that they're putting on. It's like a talent show, basically, but not a talent show. You're playing Mage Ball. Or what did I say? Mage Tower? That.
Mage Tower.
Mage Ball.
Mhm.
Dude.
Beautiful.
So anyway, yeah, I just you should be able to see the flyer now. And that's what it looks like when you stuffed it in Peanut's hands.
Cool. I'll show it to everyone. So, what do you guys think? Shall we enter? We're going to win it, right? We're bound to win it.
I mean, we've done everything else for the school. Might as well win this.
Yeah, not that we need bragging rights because we've already got them. Everybody knows that, but
Yeah, we're the heroes of Strixhaven.
right?
Or champions. What do they call us? Champions?
The
Demigods?
heroes. The heroes.
Heroes.
I don't think
Gods of
demigods were
Um,
No, gods were
hold
not
on, and
involved.
I'll tell you
Not pods.
because I can't remember off the top of my head either.
We were the heroes of Strixhaven.
They called you the heroes of Strixhaven. Yeah, you were in the Strixhaven Star as labeled the heroes of Strixhaven.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to give you this. This is not really technically role play, but I'm just going to give you a bunch of information real fast that you. So as students at Strixhaven, you would know all about Mage Tower. This is something that you would know. However, you don't currently. So this is going to be information, hopefully not overload for a minute, but it's going to basically tell you what the game is and what the rules are. But this is just me filling you in. As the players, your characters would already have this knowledge, basically. But Mage Tower is one of Strixhaven's most common student games. The Battle of Strixhaven is an intramural championship that is held every 3 years inside Strixhaven Stadium for bragging rights amongst the student body. So that's what this is. It's only every 3 years, which is kind of funny. But here's the rules. The first is that there are 2 teams, and each of the 2 teams has an equal number of students, and it's usually not exceeding 5. Each team is represented by a small mascot creature that reflects one of the Strixhaven's colleges, as described in the mascot section. So we kind of talked about that at the very first session, if y'all remember. Um, the mascot, and we were looking at the character sheets for the mascots, so that this is kind of where they come in. This is going to be where they come into play. When the game begins, the 2 mascots are placed on high towers at opposite ends of the field of play. Each team tries to steal the opposing mascot and transport it back to the tower at their end of the field. Doing so scores 1 point. The game occurs in 3 phases of 20 minutes each. So 20 break, 20 break, 20 break. That's kind of like soccer, isn't it? Even though Bernie doesn't call it soccer.
No idea.
Didn't know soccer took a break.
They have a break.
They do have half time. I think it's like
Yeah.
45 minutes and then 45 minutes.
But they play a lot longer games than what we play over here, though. So it's
90
different.
minutes
But
usually. Hour and a half.
well, every time I've watched them, it's just usually the Olympics. I'm not gonna lie, I don't usually watch them the other time, but they go over 90 minutes almost every time I see that. And it's not always the same time limit, which confuses the crap out of me, but it is what anyway, but it'll be like I guess the best equivalent would be like probably basketball, a quarter, and then you take a little short break and then another quarter and then halftime and a quarter. But there's only um 3 phases here with a short break after. The team that scores the most points by the end of the 3rd phase wins the game. I kind of feel like that's a duh, but they put it in here anyway. Anything that could cause damage to a participant, mascot, or spectator, or that would damage the field of play in any way is absolutely prohibited. Breaking this rule will result in expulsion from the game. Questionable use of magic can be called as a foul by the game's referee. A faculty member usually fills that post during official games. Participants who accumulate 3 fouls are ejected from the game, and teams may not replace participants who foul out. And that's the last rule. So that's an interesting turn of events because if somebody fouls out in other sports, you just send somebody else in, but not in this game. If somebody fouls out, you're down a player. So any questions about that? That's you don't. I don't expect y'all to remember every bit of this, and I'm talking to you as as players. When the time comes for this actual battle, I will refresh your memory, and don't worry about that.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to give you all a general idea. This is what you're looking at. If you look at that flyer, it actually says that the Battle of Strixhaven will occur at noon on the final day of the term. So this is an end of the year event.
Oh.
So you got to have at least 5 people, which y'all obviously have. But if you can have more if you would like.
It sounds like Rosie invited herself to join us.
Well, I want Rosie to join us. It'll be fun.
Didn't
Yeah,
you
you don't
just
see
say
my
that?
roommate doing anything.
Didn't
Well,
you
I
just
was
say that it
saying
was a maximum of 5 though?
Minimum.
no. Let me recheck. Let me double check it just to make sure.
Okay.
It is a maximum of 5. You're right.
That's
I
what I
read
thought you
that
said.
wrong.
Sorry, Rosie.
Yeah, it says not exceeding 5. So I read that wrong. So yeah, you
Yeah.
can't have 5, or you can't have more than 5. Jesus, apparently I need to like restart my brain today. I was doing that
Somehow.
yesterday.
Isn't there 6 of us?
No, there's 5.
It's 5
Yeah,
of us?
there's only 5 of you.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there's 5
Reggie,
of us.
Wolf,
Yeah,
Peanut, Lisbeth, and Ezio.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
So y'all got enough to form a team. If there were only 3 or 4 players, you'd have to take in an NPC. John, I did hear your comment about how your roommate doesn't do anything. That is not intentional. Your other roommates are active and around, but Rosie just seems to be the easiest, most outgoing to be able to. Her personality seems to be the one that's like she's the
No,
one.
no, what I'm saying is my roommate's an ass.
Yeah, so like that's why. But do keep in mind that although Rosie may be the most outspoken one, you are seeing your roommates and they are around. They're not as outgoing as Rosie is. So that's why she gets a
Oh, I
lot.
like Rosie. At least she knows what she's doing.
Really?
But
Because I think
you
she
have,
gets us into more trouble than we need to be in.
you have seen other students as well, like the ones that got you to to go into the professor's house. That
Mm-hmm.
was a different group of
Mhm.
people. One of them is a cheerleader with, I believe, with I can't remember names right now, but I think he was cheerleader with Reggie, and one of the other ones works with one of y'all. So anyway, there's people around, and you're gonna see more of them. But Rosie is just the one that like is apparently always gonna be like, "Hey, this is what's going on," because she's got a winning personality. Let's put it that way. So I know I asked already, but I don't know if I heard. Did anybody have any questions about that?
Are they still our roommates in year 2, or do we move to different?
I was leaving it as that. However, if you would like to get a new roommate, we could do it that way. But I was
Yeah,
just
I
leaving
didn't
it the
know.
same
Like
way.
I thought we were like in dorms in year 1, and then when we got to our colleges, we would be in different dorms or whatever.
We could do it that way. It doesn't specify that inside of this, but that would
That's
make
fine.
sense.
I'm just
That
asking. I don't have a
No,
preference.
that would make sense, but since we're like already in the middle of doing this, we'll do that. But if that's something we want to look at when it towards the end, we can, because that's definitely a possibility if that's what y'all want to do. Because you can go to campus, to the not campus, but to your part of your college's campus, basically, because
Hmm.
they each have their own location. So we could do it that way. Um, I just haven't done that because it didn't specify any differently, but we can look at that if y'all would like to. So if you guys definitely want to form one of the two Mage Tower teams, then you have to register with Professor Mavinda Sharpbeak. She is the campus counselor. You actually met her at the very beginning, if you remember.
Mm-hmm.
She met y'all on day one. So that's who that is who you have to go talk to.
Are we gonna go talk to her now, or we want to do it later?
You might as well go do
Okay,
it.
now.
Probably office hours. It's towards the afternoon, but it's not evening time yet. It's probably only between 3 and 4 o'clock. So you would be able to go talk to her. It's not late, is basically what I'm trying to imply. But you are standing outside the tavern. So if y'all would like to go in and socialize and eat, you could do that and go talk to her the next day, or you could go ahead and do it now. It's completely up to y'all.
Is this happening like now, as in the end of the last academic year, or is it happening at the end of this academic year?
It's at the end of this academic year.
So we're signing up for it now, but we're not actually doing it now.
Right. Yeah.
We gotta practice.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, you put your name down, and other people are going to register. So basically, there will be a lot of teams that register, but only 2 are selected.
Okay.
So if you want to participate, you want to put your name in, basically.
Yeah, let's do it.
So sorry, I lost my train of thought I'm trying to find where I was reading at because I have a cat that is currently going crazy at me because I shut her out. I know y'all get tired of hearing that, but when I let her in here, she walked across my keyboard, and that's not very conducive to try to play D&D, so she was kicked out.
No, we all know that one.
And she doesn't like me very much right now. I think she's like, she keeps
My cats,
distracting me. My
my cats are
squirrel
not speaking
brain.
to me today either. None of them are anywhere near me today because I put a little drop of stuff on the back of their neck earlier on. So they're all like, "No, sorry for me, bitch."
But like the brain that's like squirrel. That's every time I hear it, that's what happens, and I lose my train of thought. Like it's kind of sad actually. But when you get to where um Professor Sharkbeak is, she's actually um in the biblioplex. Y'all would know that, so you're gonna just head back towards the center of campus. That's, if you remember correctly, that's the. Oh my goodness, get out so I can paint. Okay, right here, that is the biblioplex that has the floaty things above it. So you're going. That's where a lot of your main courses are. Some of you, for like the ones that are taught by Witherbloom or whatever, you're going to other parts of campus for those classes. But all of the mandatory required classes are in the biblioplex, and that's where you spent most of your time in the first year for classes was inside this building. So you would know where she's at, and you go to find her when you guys catch up with her. Um, you notice that like her eyes are kind of like darting around. She kind of looks like she's got some trepidation. Is the best part I can come up with that. And when you walk up to her, she kind of kindly asks if y'all will walk with her outside so she can discuss an important matter with you,
Again?
and then
Is it
walk
Mage
you out.
Tower? Because that's what we're here to talk about with you. So cool.
Yeah, well, yeah, kind of. So let's get outside. So then she's just gonna take you guys outside, and she's walking along with you. Um, and she kind of says it with like the book describes it as a confiding voice. So I take that as a nervous voice, as like she needs your help, and that's the way it's coming across. And she says, "It's unfortunate that you found me now. This Mage Tower game is my event to organize, but everything has already gone wrong. You see, I need to tag the college mascots on campus, but those little magical creatures that roam the grounds, We use them as mascots for our Mage Tower games. And if the deans find out that some of the mascots aren't cataloged, my reputation will be ruined. And she's like, all distraught. Before classes began, I corralled the mascots on an island in Sedgemoor, but before I finished cataloging them, a half dozen escaped and just vanished. This morning, I heard students chattering about mascots causing a commotion on the outer grounds of Wiltroot Hall. She then stops and starts rifling through her bag, and she's got like a little messenger bag on her shoulder, and she's rifling through it, and she pulls out a cheesecloth sack that's filled with small woven bands, and each one you can see is like got a number embroidered on it. And she continues talking, and each of them must be tagged with these bands, but I can't do it myself. With the start of classes, I'm just absolutely buried underneath my work. I've seen how you handle yourself, and I'm impressed with your skills. Could you head, to Wiltroot Hall on Witherbloom's campus and discreetly slip these bands onto every mascot that you find? I'd be forever grateful. And what's more, I would owe you a favor. What do you guys say?
I guess.
Of
All right.
course.
Sure.
Anything
Why
to help
not?
out you, Professor Sharpbeak.
You're all a little bit more enthusiastic than I am.
I mean, I get it. I get it. You don't want to do it, but it would be super helpful. And like I said, you'd owe me I would owe you would owe me. I would owe you a favor.
I think you already do. Right?
I'll do it.
Hey,
Okay.
if a friend asks you for help, you help them, and you're our friend, right, Professor Sharpbeak?
Oh,
I don't know that I would use the phrase friend, but absolutely.
associate.
See, she's our friend. We gotta help her.
Target practice.
She's a teacher.
And she's
Oh.
an owlin. I don't know if y'all remember that, but she is an
I
owlin.
remember.
Hmm.
She reminds me of a real good friend of mine.
Did I show y'all a picture? I wonder if I have a picture of her.
You know another Alan?
Yeah, you. Hello.
Oh, me. I didn't know you meant me.
Why do I not have a picture of her? See, that's just silly.
You're silly.
But
So
it's
we
just
have to go to where again?
she's gonna look at you, Wolf, and say, I don't know what you need black oil for, but I do not. And like kind of look weird, like she doesn't know why you asked her that. Um, yes, you have to go to Witherbloom's campus, and you were looking for Wiltroot Hall. Give me a second. I'm gonna see if I can find a picture of her. 'Cause, I'm interested.
As long as we don't have to go back to that swamp, I'm good with it.
I got too much open up on my screen.
Oh, geez, owlets are big.
I love how you took notes, Bernie, of everything I said to you. Or did you copy that?
Partly.
Hey, I was trying to add that photo. You beat me to it, rude.
Partly
This
one and
is
partly the
why I asked
I
Bernie
make,
to just get me everything.
I make notes, I Google it, I get the thing that comes up, I put it in the chat, and then it makes it easy for everybody to remember.
You're great.
Like this.
Right. So Wolf, your insight, like she's being truthful. She does not have black oil, and she doesn't know why you're asking for it. Or if she does, it's not springing her memory. So she probably does have knowledge of the events of the last um year, but she's so stressed out right now, she's not thinking about it. But she's not hiding anything or being dishonest with you.
Thank you.
Wolf, do you need black oil? 'Cause I have regular oil.
Shh. Aren't we supposed to
Okay.
find out who's doing the black oil on everything?
Oh, that one.
Isn't that the whole purpose of our adventure?
No, I
Well,
thought we were going to school.
hopefully that's not a thing anymore now we've cleansed the spring. Because we
Yeah.
think that's where that was coming from, don't we?
Yeah. I thought we were here for schooling.
This is a whole new year now with a whole new problem, like mascots running around going missing.
A whole new world.
I was singing that
Exactly.
yesterday when I was on my magic carpet giving Brittany's character a lift.
Right.
I'll
So
get you into
this,
the lava.
Lift tuck.
let me.
I'm right. Sorry.
No, you're fine. This is the Wiltroot Hall. So I just was going ahead and changing the map. I assume you guys are going to head straight there.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold the phone. Is this another goddamn swamp?
No,
Like
it's not.
No?
No,
Oh,
it's not a
okay.
swamp.
Okay.
Oh,
Reggie was
pathways.
going to back out of the deal, but all right.
I don't think it's a swamp, but hold on, I'll tell you.
It's like there's designated pathways though, even if it is swampy. So
Yeah, it's like it's pathways
It's
through
like a
the woods,
botanical
basically.
garden.
with all
Um,
like beautiful little gazebos and stuff. It's nice. Loving it.
Why are they all like mosquito vine?
so
I'm like,
apparently this is in part of the bayou, which means it probably is kind of swampy, but it's not like what you were in before.
I'm loving it except for Pumbar there. What's he doing? Is he on the wrong
No,
layer?
I guess when I came over, he was on it, and he's the only one. And I was like, what the heck? I just left it. I was like,
Okay.
whatever.
Hi Pumbar.
I don't
Where's Timon?
I don't know why he's
When
there.
you dog. When I was a warthog. Sorry.
Uh, so before you had left, Professor Sharpie, she will tell you that like I think she did say, but she'll tell you that there are 6 mascots that escaped from her custody.
Yeah.
They have all fled to the grounds of Wiltroot Hall. They are drawn to the bog's decay. So that is why they came here. So this is actually kind of like the ceiling itself as you were approaching this building is kind of tall. The top part of the ceiling of Wiltroot Hall is actually 40 feet high. You'll be able to see that from a distance.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying
Well,
to figure out
I
why
don't
you're
think
on the
Professor
map.
Sharpbeak is our friend at all. Sending us to a swamp again. It's not nice.
Listen, Reggie,
Not
swamps
helpful.
are our friends.
Swamps are not our friends. They proved that last time. Don't you remember? We almost died. It's a whole thing.
Remember berries? Yeah, I remember.
I don't
I've
think a
been
day's gone by when we haven't almost died, has it?
No.
With all the craziness going around, but at least now we haven't got that whole black goo being an issue.
Are we
Hopefully.
at the bottom of the map?
that's what I was trying to
'Cause I'm itty bitty living space down here.
We are tiny, aren't we? Wow, we're so tiny.
It's a
It's
big
a
map.
big map. Wow.
I'm probably going to hold on to the back of Wolf while I'm trying to study, as it's hard to maintain 7 classes without actually studying.
I'm going to recommend you put those books away and we'll study later, young lady,
Mm.
because we need to concentrate on what's happening. Don't want you falling off here and
Yeah,
landing.
this is a swamp. If you're not paying attention, it'll kill you.
There
There's
you
enough,
go.
There's enough room in the top of my backpack. You can sit up there and read.
If you pause the
Ah.
study, we get this done quickly, then we head back and go study, okay?
Swear it?
I promise.
Awesome. Okay. I will put
Okay.
my notepad and my book away, but I'll put my book away. I'll keep my notepad out to take notes of what's going on around us.
Yes, that's okay.
So yeah, here's good. It doesn't really specify, so if that's
We're there. We're all there now.
You can
that.
just tell us where to
Yeah, I
be,
know.
Brittany.
Well,
You're the DM.
I was looking at the what the locations are, and that is fine by me. So it was either gonna be there or up here. So that is perfectly fine. So let me scroll down. So
So
when
is
you guys enter right here, actually over here to this area, like you can actually see that there is a small hut. It's got thatched roof, and its roof is drooping heavily. Um, a canopy of like ancient growth, so like there's ivy and moss and everything growing over it,
Beautiful.
and that's what you see.
I'm taking notes of everything. Color.
Smell.
Yep.
You got taste in there yet?
I can't taste. I'm not going to taste anything until somebody tells me it's safe.
We don't know if it's safe.
Yeah, Reggie's head's on a
wouldn't-
swivel, kind of like just always looking around because this is a swamp.
I wouldn't recommend
It
tasting
it is
anything.
it is part of the swamp. This is usually a safe area though, so this swamp has been set aside for school purposes. So it is part of the swamp, but it's not open swamp like what you were in last time.
It's rather boggy and sad.
But
Like
it
it
is
will
still
feel.
the swamp, yes. So where are y'all going?
Why are the two people over there? Are they there? Are they meant to be there? Because there's two people over here.
Yeah, there's a person over here too.
Is there-
Yeah, they're there.
Okay. hmm
I mean, we probably can't see him at this distance,
Yeah,
but
you can't see them from where you're at right now, but I turned off dynamic lighting. That's why you can see them.
Right. Okay. hmm
So
Come on
yeah,
then.
so your character doesn't know they're over there.
Okay. Let's go
Uh,
then.
I'm going to keep walking.
yeah, I mean, maybe like we walk around the perimeter. It looks like so we have a map, right? Like we know the general layout of this.
Yeah, for the most part, yeah.
Okay, so if we just walk around the outside of the loop first,
Hmm.
maybe we'll spot these
Okay.
things and
So stop right there by that hut. Don't go nowhere else.
Okay,
I'm
I'll back
gonna
up.
recommend that we all stay on the path, though, unless we need to deviate from it if we see something.
I mean, one of y'all's got to be dying for Reggie to leave the path. So
Okay.
yeah,
Me? I am.
You're not.
I love Reggie and his ussies.
Me too.
Hold on.
I really wanted Reggie to tell the rest of us what he told Lisbeth last week, because I had this whole speech for him, but it never happened. You know when he said about not being popular and stuff.
Yes, that the mirror wasn't real.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you haven't told us that though, so I don't know it.
I haven't.
Mm-hmm.
oh, I would have told you guys because Elizabeth told me to tell you guys.
Really?
I did follow it up with you should probably tell the party so that
Mhm.
they're not sprung with surprises.
So as you guys approach this hut, and you're coming up on it, as soon as is that Lisbeth right there? Yes.
Sure is.
As you're getting closer, you see that all the moss that is on top of this hut is actually covering up a giant scorpion. And as soon as you walk by, it's going to try to attack you. Hold,
And
please,
then
because
what's
I
this thing?
it this works.
Oh, oh, joy.
Plus that,
Read
I don't know how
roll
you
your
properly say
initiative.
that. Um, oh yes, but hold on. I'm trying to fix this character sheet to where it won't whisper me. Perfect. That one was already done, so I didn't even need to do that. What a waste of time. Apparently, y'all fought a giant scorpion before.
We did last session.
Yep. Yep.
So it was already correct. The other one, the ink egg, or however you say that, was not.
He's inside the gazebo.
The its roof is caving in and it's like on top of it, but the moss was like covering it up. So you couldn't see it until you got like right up on top of it. It was kind of blending in.
Mm-hmm.
Where the heck did that? Oh my gosh. Oh, please. I accidentally closed out the sheet. Okay. It's going to try to attack. How does this surprise work again?
Surprise!
You just
Yeah.
attack whoever it is that what you wanted to attack.
Just gets to attack us before we
Yeah,
get to
Mhm.
that.
Okay,
roll
that's what I
initiative,
thought,
yeah.
but I don't have to use it very often, so I was making sure I was doing it right. So this one back here is not going to get surprised because it is seeing you, but it's making its way to you. But however, the giant scorpion is going to try to, as Elizabeth is the first one that it sees, it's going to try to claw her.
What is this thing?
If it's
That's
attacking Lisbeth, it misses.
okay.
you're right. That's fine, but it did attack you. And now let me pull up the turn order. That's not. I just clicked measure. That is not what I wanted to click on. Okay, let me make sure I reset this stupid thing because last time it did it.
What is that creature
Okay,
next to the scorpion?
the ink egg. That's the what I typed up there.
Oh, sorry.
That no, you're fine.
Okay.
It kind of, if you didn't see it, it kind of got lost. So
Yeah, I whispered, Reggie. I don't know if you saw it.
Yeah, I don't know how to do whispers.
Oh, you just do /W and then the person's name.
no
All
more.
You
right,
don't
and
need
how
to
do you do
respond.
that orange text thing?
/. Oh, you do just /E, and then whatever you want to put.
Is that all I can roll? Is fives? Like what the heck?
Apparently.
Both the monsters roll a five.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Do you want me to roll again, or do you want to just add me to the turn tracker? Oh, wait, can I add myself?
Yes, you can add yourself.
Yeah, if you
You can
you
just
can
roll it.
re-roll and change it if you need to.
Oh, I clicked my token. I clicked initiative.
See,
It didn't
my
happen.
token was clicked too, and it didn't, but it gave me that error. So
Peanut, you're on there.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
am now. I
you're on
just
there
changed
now.
it. I just rolled it
Mine
twice.
does that. Mine does that in the Dragon Tales game sometimes. I'll be clicked on it and it don't recognize.
You can re-roll it when you've clicked your token, and then you can put the original number in by just clicking on the number on the turn order, and then changing the
yeah,
number.
I knew that. I didn't. Okay, so yeah, it's fixed now.
Everybody. Wolf. Yep.
Why has Tetsuo got a yellow square around him?
Because I am looking at it on the turn order, and if I highlight you,
Oh,
it changes.
interesting.
Right? It's me. All right. So after it initially, so it tries to claw Lisbeth with surprise, but it misses horribly. So I'm just gonna say that as you're walking by it, you catch a glimpse, like you see movement in the corner of your eye. It comes out from the hut, tries to claw you, but you're able to dodge it. So it missed, and it is your turn, Elizabeth.
Mm-hmm. Shenanigans.
Can't have shenanigans without nans.
Yep, this is true.
Shenanigans.
Hmm. I am going to cast Bless.
Okay. On who?
I'm going to cast it up, so it should get 4 people. Everybody but me.
All right, so y'all make sure that you mark it on your character sheet.
Bless.
Mm-hmm. Push you.
So global save modifier, global
It
attack
should be
modifier.
on there.
Yeah. In 2 places, so you have to activate it in 2 places.
Mm-hmm.
The global skill
Silly.
modifier is underneath the saves, and the global attack modifier is underneath all your attacks and stuff.
I assume that you guys had refreshed all of your spell slots and everything, though, because you leveled up. And I should have reminded you before this, but everybody should already be like that.
Yeah, we had a long rest, I think.
Yeah,
Everybody
you're
did.
supposed you
Mhm.
most certainly have. So just wanted to make sure that y'all had, because sometimes when I hit long rest, my spells don't update. So I just want to make sure that y'all had it's back like it should be. Anything else you want to do, Elizabeth?
No, that's everything I can do. Oh no, I'm a portal bond with Ezio.
What's that do?
Nothing that
honestly
you need
forget.
to worry about. I will tell you.
Works for me.
I was about to say I don't know either, but
Huh.
we're going with it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so sorry. Wolf, it's your turn.
Is the claw a 5-foot reach, or did it step closer to Elizabeth? Or is it a 10-foot
Let me.
reach?
It is a 5-foot reach, so it'd actually be right here.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. I didn't even think about that, so thanks for pointing that out. It would have moved just a little bit. That hits.
10 piercing.
All right.
Rogue thing.
So you stab it. I imagine it starts oozing a little bit. I don't know why, but I imagine giant scorpions have like nastiness that comes out of them. Anything else you want to do?
Bonus action. Disengage, and I'm going to step away.
Okay.
Thank
Reggie, you will.
Reggie utters a little ee, and then
Reggie's
it's
traumatized
taken-
by the swamp.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. And this isn't helping. So did Wolf wound it?
Yes, yeah, he did. I mean, it's wounded, and so if he stabbed it with a sword, so it's probably oozing some gook out where he stabbed it, but I mean, it's still pretty strong.
Okay,
But
and then I'm going to
he
toll
did
the dead.
he did damage it.
It needs to give me a Wisdom saving throw, DC 14.
All right. Why does it not give me that's all
It
that's
does
fine.
not make it. So
No, it does
going
not.
to,
It failed miserably.
yeah, it will take 1d12 damage.
But you gotta roll that. 9. Nice.
So it takes 9 points of necrotic damage.
9.
And
Mhm.
the sound of a dolorous bell fills the air for a moment.
That's pretty awesome.
So
I really should try to like find music to play for you guys, but I'll always forget about it until we're actually in the middle of playing, and then I'm like, wow, you're boring.
Hey,
sneak
Reggie, do you
attack
know what?
failed to trigger, so I'm just gonna click sneak attack.
Sorry.
Okay,
What, Peanut? What?
Do you know what's brown and sounds like a bell?
so
No.
add that damage to the 10.
Yeah,
Dong.
Okay.
I'll watch for that more often.
Yeah, that's fine. I
So
didn't
it's not
get that
working.
either, to be honest.
hmm
All right, anything else, Reggie?
No, that's it.
All right, Peanut.
Okay. Let's go with trying to help people here with what's going on. How far away are these from each other? Are they literally just 10 feet apart?
No, it would be he's inside the building. Let's see. So on this map it's showing 20 feet, but like this thing is kind of on top of the. So let me go back so I can actually paint. So the giant scorpion's on top of the building. This is about 10 feet away from the edge of the building on the ground. So there's
Are
just
they
there's some
are
space
they
between
within
them.
20 feet of each other?
What did I just measured it.
Or the map saying?
Yeah,
Yeah?
we'll go with it. Yeah. It's
Okay.
what it is one the giant scorpion is up higher and it's down lower, but they would be within 20 feet of each other.
Okay. I'm going to get them both with fairy fire then. They get a save. I'm going to make them glow. Let's go with purple. Why not? Because everything's pretty green.
So they both got to do a dex save. Is that what it?
Dex saving throw. DC 15.
Oh, that's
Oh,
the
they passed.
scorpion.
Never mind.
Right,
Well, that's the
Scorpion
scorpion.
fast.
Hold on.
Damn it. Oh, no.
The other one
He
does
didn't
not.
pass.
They have
Then I'm going to,
separate character sheets, so like I have to roll them separately.
yeah, I'm going to fly over here just to get out of the way a bit. Because not liking the
So
proximity thing.
anything. So it doesn't do any damage. It just gives everybody advantage.
Yes, well, they'll have advantage on this guy now, but apparently not
Yeah.
the.
Not. Yeah, that's fine. Well, y'all haven't damaged this thing yet, so that is completely fine.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Nope.
All right, it's you.
All right, I'm moving right here. My bonus action is gonna be cunning. Well, hold on. No, study aim. But I am
Okay.
going to attack this one with short bow.
All right. A 13 does not hit, but you have blessed, so roll it. That's a D4, right, Nance?
Yes.
Yeah, so just roll one D4 and then add it.
Should have showed up because I have it.
Okay. So that would make that a 16, and a 16 does hit. So you can go ahead and roll the damage. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
And 16.
Nice. Anything else you can do or want to do?
Nah, that's all I can do for right now.
Okay. It is going to be its turn. Let me see. I know it can move, but let's see how far it can. Oh, it can't even move that far. That's kind of sad. It's gonna charge this. Oh, nope. Always, y'all do that. You measure and then forget to click off of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's I've done that like 6 times already since we started this
Yeah.
fight. You would think I would remember and stop doing it, but that's not happening apparently. It's gonna charge it. It can move right here between you two. It's going for Itzio though, so let's see what can it do.
Hopefully, absolutely nothing.
It's going to try to fight you. Oh, well, that hit.
Yeah. So I take.
Yeah, you definitely have advantage. So, just remind me that you have advantage on it.
So I
That,
take 16.
I'm
uh,
going to cast a spell.
so no, you don't take 16 because she changed it to a 7, which would not hit you. I don't know what your AC is, but I know it's higher than a 7.
Yeah.
It's not what your
So
stakes
there you
said.
go. And that is the only thing that one can do. I think so. Let me double check.
Even mine is higher than a 7.
Yeah, it doesn't get a multi attack, so that is it for that one. Uh, she saved your
Oh,
life
but I
there.
do.
Uh,
Thank you.
That's what I'm here for.
the giant scorpion, however, has um 3 attacks.
I do want to point out though that you will still need to do a DC 13 saving throw from being grappled.
Who does?
If it was Ezio that was being attacked,
Yeah. So I gotta roll what?
a strength.
Didn't it miss him?
Well,
It,
it
yeah, it
just
didn't
says if
hit.
the target is large or small. It doesn't say if it hit.
Oh,
I'm gonna let the DM
First
rule on that though because this is her game.
No, I'm confused on what you're talking about.
If you look at the bite, it says if the target is large or small creature, then it
Oh,
is
I got you. I got
grappled.
you.
But it doesn't say
Right.
in there that it had to make the hit to be able to do the save in the first place.
Let me see what it says right here, because that's a fair point.
Some DMs rule it that you have to actually hit in order to do that secondary effect.
because you can't grab something if you miss hitting it, can you? I would
Yeah.
I would feel like that.
I agree with that. I don't think it would be able to grapple you unless it actually bites you. Basically, what I'm reading here, that once it grapples you, it can only bite that one grappled creature. So I feel like that is the right call there. That if it didn't actually bite you, you're not grappled.
Cool.
Hmm.
Just based on the rest of what that says. That's the way I would interpret that. So no,
do
you're
I
good.
roll for strength check?
No, no,
No.
you don't have to. If it had actually hit you, then yes, you would have. But because it missed, thanks to your cleric over here,
Mhm.
I highly appreciate that.
because she's not a paladin in this game.
She is not.
She just went to sister class.
Yeah.
I'm
Just
better than a
paladin, not
paladin.
Okay, so the
Did you just say that?
giant scorpion can attack 3 times, and you're gonna hate me, Nance, but it's just gonna attack you 3 times because I don't feel like it's gonna move.
That's fine.
So it's going to try to crawl you twice. Damn, and it misses both because the scorpion sucks. But it also gets to try to get you with its stinger,
Reggie totally agrees that
which
scorpions suck.
mega damn.
So hold on, you
Stings
were gonna do
itself.
what now? You were gonna do what now?
You're gonna hate her apparently.
Nothing. Apparently.
Miss
Well,
The
it
dude,
cleric,
three times.
the
if
cleric's just
all
sitting there taking notes, going, "Yeah, you're gonna do what, Mr. Scorpion? Oh
right,
wait,
like if all of those hit, like you could potentially be grappled and poisoned, but none of them hit.
mm-hmm,
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
That's why I
You
was like,
actually reviewing your old notes and said, "Oh, claw, claw, sting. Isn't I can avoid this?"
Yeah, right.
that's hysterical. Okay, well, your DM sucks at rolling today, so you're welcome. Elizabeth, it's your turn.
All right. Well, if he is going to insist upon attacking me, I'm going to insist upon attacking him.
Well, it's not really necessarily about you. You're just the first one it saw, and you're still standing in front of it, and everybody else backed away. So that's just
Mhm.
like it's just gonna keep attacking you.
That's fine. I got it. Can do this. Is this the spell? That's the
Reggie
spell.
does a little cheer. Go, go, Lisbeth, you can do it. Yes, you can.
Can I do I get an inspiration for that? No, you're not a bard. Uh Dexterity saving throw of 13, please.
You should have been a bard. That'd have been funny.
A bard cheerleader.
Well,
I
because he
love
did
playing
become a
bards.
cheerleader,
But I played a
and he
bard in Nan's game, so I wanted to do something different.
I've never actually played one, but
I love
They're
the bard.
fun and as hell, and they're more powerful than you think.
I've
Yeah.
had a conversation with Jim on several occasions about like him running a one shot or somebody running a one shot, and everybody that plays is bards and having nothing but bards.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And he was like, "I'm down." I was like, "We should do it. Like, I would totally do that."
You ask Jamie
So
and Avarice who is the worst person to try and hit, and it's definitely Lucas the Bard.
you're gonna take 8 radiant,
Okay.
and
Because
as
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
And who took damage the last round?
Nobody did.
Thanks
Nobody
to
hit.
you.
It
Okay.
it would have been Ezio, but you did unlock on that, so
I
nobody.
did. I did do unluck on that because that needed to have happened. Mhm.
Okay. Anything else?
No, I think that's everything that I can do.
I mean, that thing did hit him pretty hard, so.
Good. He deserved it. He tried to hit me 6 times.
Wolf, it's your turn.
Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Roll.
That hits.
Yay,
What's
the
that?
sneak worked that time.
Um, that's so 19 total.
Yes.
Okay, sir, you have killed it. Was How would you like to kill it?
I am going to. Rapier doesn't really have much talent, so I'm just going to sting it through it, sting it right up through its head.
Nice. That works. Oh my God, it would help if I actually clicked the right thing. Okay, so the giant scorpion is dead, and Wolf killed it. Anything else, Wolf?
Oh, and I get to move some more and bonus action dash.
Okay,
That's my turn.
perfect. Reggie?
All right. I'm going to toll the dead on this guy because he also has taken damage, right?
Yes.
So yeah. Wisdom save DC 14.
I'm glad you said that. I was about to click dexterity for some reason.
Oh,
Ooh.
well
Actually
that
passed.
stinks. Yeah, that's all I can do.
Alrighty then.
That's
Peanut?
the thing about cantrips. It's like they're great if they hit. If they don't
If
hit,
they hit, yeah. Yeah.
oh well.
Mhm.
It's worth the shot. Peanuts, your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna do Burning Hands. I know it's a cone, but I cannot get you guys with it because I'm magic. That didn't as much as I wanted it to, but
In a 15-foot cone.
yeah, I'm an evocation wizard that I can say you guys don't get hurt by this.
Okay. I don't know what that means, but I believe you.
They
I
can
don't play
shape
wizard.
the spell so that it winds around.
Nice.
times.
The only time I've ever played a wizard was when in Jim's one shot.
Evocation wizards can create pockets of relative safety within the effects of the evocation spell. When you cast an evocation spell that affects other creatures that you can see, you can choose a number of them equal to 1 plus the spell's level, so up to 3 people for a second level spell. The chosen creatures automatically succeed on saving throws against the spell, and they take no damage if they would normally take half.
That's
from
pretty
a
nice.
successful save. Yep. It means you can
It's,
fireball yourself, and it just gets the monsters around you, and not the party.
Right.
Mhm.
That's pretty
Fantastic.
awesome.
Yeah.
So it did succeed, so it'll take half. But
Okay. We've got advantage to hit it though. Is that?
no,
Oh,
I'm
no,
talking
never
about the deck save it succeeded.
Okay. All right.
So it's still gonna take damage, it's just gonna take half.
It's all going
So
to
like
take half. Yeah. Wow. All of 3.
I thought to half of that 6. Hey, it's better than 0.
Yep. It's better than 0.
All right,
I feel like
Ezio.
I tried.
All right, I'm
Yeah.
doing. I'm doing dual weld.
Okay.
Do short sword first.
That hits with the bless.
Alright.
Without the bless, it does not.
There's the damage on the short sword. Here comes dagger. Dagger
You
does not hit.
you get advantage on it still, right, Peanut?
Yeah. To the 15. Yeah.
So with advantage, you get it.
Okay, and here's the damage with that. And my bonus action, my ass is gone. I got cunning action.
Okay, so when you hit it with this, let's see. After the end of Ezio's turn, and it takes that hit, and with the scorpion dead, it is going to attempt to flee. Go this way.
It's good, fleas.
Oh.
So I think that means we get an opportunity attack, Wolf and I.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yay.
Well, technically, it is its turn, so I could say it disengages.
Oh, you
Good.
yeah, okay. Yeah, if it's not
But
getting attacked, it's disengage.
like it's fleeing. So if y'all want to say that you're trying to kill it, I will allow you to. But basically, it is its turn, and if you don't want to kill it, it is going to
But
disappear.
isn't it fleeing like towards the school?
It's going into the swamp,
Okay.
but away from you. So it's up to y'all if you want to try to kill it, or if
Didn't
you
need to
want.
roll that.
It's okay.
5 piercing. I don't know
I
if
do
that
that all the
drops it.
time.
But
No, it does not. It's barely alive, but it is not dead.
monsters like that don't deserve to live.
It's just going to be standing around, like heading back this way and attacking other students. It might not be as capable of us. We definitely need to do something.
Well, if you hit it with that firebolt, Peanut, it's dead.
Good. I definitely would have hit it with that firebolt. We'll stand on top of the roof on here and go, pew pew.
Man, I'm
Okay,
rolling low
so
tonight.
in addition to another giant scorpion, we've run into one of the creepiest looking friggin' monsters in the game. So
Mm.
Reggie is well terrified of swamps now. He's gonna does
Okay.
Strixhaven have a therapist? Because he's gonna need to talk to
I don't know,
somebody.
but we can make one if they don't. So when you get through fighting here, um, you actually, because of the way that the scorpion was sitting on top of the roof and it was caving in, you can kind of see inside the hut, and it looks like there is a table inside the hut that has some herbalism supplies.
Ooh. Herbalism supplies?
Yes. I assume that means you're going in there, Elizabeth. That is a ugly creature.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
That's
You can
what y'all,
understand why Reggie doesn't like swamps now.
that's what y'all just fought.
How do you post pictures?
Copy.
from
Copy and paste.
you have to go to D&D Beyond and there's a button that says post in VTT.
I didn't know you could do that.
Oh no.
Wow.
So-
You may
Like
have
a
to have
praying
Beyond 20 installed, which if you guys don't use
I
D&D
didn't-
Beyond,
I
We do.
don't, and I didn't know you could post. I don't, but I didn't know you could post pictures. That's pretty cool. Elizabeth, if you were heading inside to look at those supplies, once you
Uh-huh.
get in there, you don't have to roll anything, but
Okay.
you are able to see that the basil is covered on a table. So there's like a heavy duty table inside there with all these supplies on it. Once you get in there, you can actually see that there's enough there to assemble one herbalism kit. So I don't know.
Oh, I already
I
have one of
don't.
those.
Right. So I don't know that you want it, but you definitely assemble the kit and you have it. So I don't know if you want to take it out and give it to it if there's someone else that might want it, or if
I
you
will
want to
do
hold on
that.
to it, or
I would
what.
love
But
one.
Do it anyways, and give it to anybody who would also like to learn the ways of the herbalism.
right.
I would
So
love one.
she
don't you
has
already have
she has a
one, or
I
kit.
do already have one, but I'm
well,
able to.
I thought we
Uh,
all had one
uh-uh.
from the last swamp adventure. Or am I
I
thinking
thought
of
that.
something
Um,
else?
I
I think
think
you
that
had
we.
there was
you
a
had
couple, I think.
tools, I believe. Yeah, but I don't think you kept them. They were specifically for what you were doing.
Yeah, we
Okay.
did. We
No, it
got
was
them and then had to use them.
there was a moss
Yeah.
and fungi gathering kit anyway. It wasn't a herbalism.
Yeah, I don't think it was a straight herbalism kit. It was just tools to help you do what you were doing.
Oh, right. That's right. Okay.
Does anybody else want the herbalism kit, or can I have it?
I have it.
I want to see if anybody else wants it first.
Well, no one else is speaking up, so I would imagine Lisbeth is coming out of the door holding it, and you're like, ooh, 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 gimme, 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 and that's how this is going down. Does anybody else want the herbalism kit, or is Peanut free to have it?
I can have it. I don't want one.
Cheers.
There you go. There's your answer.
Thank you.
Guys, I think it's pretty clear that those two monsters probably ate all of the things that we're looking for. We should probably just go back and tell them that.
No, we stopped them before they did that.
Don't
Right?
know that.
Well, probably.
Fine.
Fine, I will cut
This
it
is where
open
we're
to
gonna
see what's
die.
inside of the belly of it to see if it's eaten anything. That...
Wow,
Why?
there's
Why?
one way of checking. That is one way of checking.
You're cutting it open to see if it ate anything recently.
Yep.
So when you do that, you're just finding like you don't find anything out of the ordinary. I don't know what scorpions usually eat, but there's not a person in there.
We're looking for the mascot.
Yeah, no. You don't see a mascot in there either. It's gonna be like normal scorpion type food. Um,
Bug.
bugs, yeah, like stuff like that. But also when you're doing that, it probably hasn't eaten very recently, which is probably part of the reason why it attacked you. Because obviously it's not eating that nasty creature that Reggie posted a picture of. So if it's been hanging out, it hadn't really eaten recently.
Oh, the thing that I posted a picture of is an ounce cake.
Yeah, I know, that's what I was saying. I'm talking about the scorpion. He said he cut the stomach open. I was like, it's just typical scorpion food, but it also doesn't look like it's eaten recently, and it wasn't eaten on cake. So
Ah, okay.
yeah, good luck trying to eat that thing. That's all I'm saying. It's gonna be like, come at me, bro.
Nope, I just want the knuckles, the wrists.
The wrist.
So where to from here?
Keep making our way
Okay.
around, I guess.
Yeah, keep straight.
North.
Wait, no, Reggie's not taking the lead. He's following you guys.
You sure? Am I
I'll
following
take the
you?
lead if you need the lead.
Where you lead, I will follow.
Will you?
Anyway,
Anywhere that you
that
want
you
me
tell
to.
me to.
Oh yeah, told me to. Got it
I
wrong.
A
don't know how to
slight
sing.
breeze will come up between all of you guys as I blow past you with my wind powers.
Wow,
I am an air Johnsy.
I know.
We're all trying to figure out what you had for dinner because we can smell it when you blew past us.
Books.
So from here, are we going to go this way to the centre and then back this way and carry on round? Or are we just going to go right round the perimeter to the outside?
He said go right round the perimeter, so
Okay.
if this doesn't work, it's all Reggie's fault.
Okay,
Yeah.
so when
Maybe
you
Reggie's
get there,
rethinking this plan. Like maybe going toward the center would be a little safer.
so when you
There's a
get here,
building there, and we can hide in the building.
this is another hut. It is large and well maintained. It is an observation hut that has one level above the walkway and one level below it. You don't see anything out of the ordinary when you enter into the building. The smell of like pungent algae hits your nose. And there is a large fountain that is bubbling up from the center of the floor on the lower level. Just anybody that's like got any kind of nature or anything like that would know that it is a naturally occurring spring that's just they've built around it basically.
Is it black oil coming out of there?
No,
Okay, good.
it is swamp water, and that's where algae smell is coming from. But the algae smell is very strong inside of here. Not necessarily a bad smell. I don't know if I've ever smelled that, but it's not nasty, but it's not good. It's just like it's a weird smell. Anyways, there is a pockmarked stone carving that is in the shape of a stylized anthropomorphic. I'm so glad I can read because I don't know what the hell that means, but I could say it. An
Anthropomorphic
anthropomorphic.
is when you give human traits to an animate object or a creature.
Well, there you go. It is a stylized anthropomorphic wave surrounds and collects the water in this figurine. So it's an animal that looks like with human features collecting water. There we go. So you actually see this guy in there that is Javanesh Stoutclaw. He is a third-year student, and he is an owlet. He is standing next to the fountain. His head is tilted in confusion, and he seems to be talking to himself, like quietly. And while he's doing so, his feathers are kind of ruffling around and about. Um, what do you do?
Question this.
We'll say hi to him because
So are you gonna
Hi.
walk? You're walking up to the fountain where he's at.
Sure, why not?
Okay. Why does my
Well, I'm not actually walking; I'm flying. But yeah.
I understand. You I get it. So when you approach him, you see that he is actually speaking with a water weird that is submerged inside of the fountain. And I don't know. Let me get a picture of him.
Like Reggie's like, is that dangerous?
I don't know. Seems to be chatting with it. Kind of elemental, I think.
No, I mean, I'll direct that question at
Yes, it is
the
a
Ellen.
elemental. So they are actually talking. You notice that this is not your normal water weird. So what knowledge you would have? Some of you may have more knowledge than others, but most water weirds do not speak. And they are typically invisible when they're completely submerged. So he is half in the water and half out, and he is speaking common, speaking to Javanesh. So that's not, you would know that that's not typical for this type of creature.
Friend of yours?
So when you do that, you kind of startle. It startles him a little bit. He has not realized that you were behind him yet, and he kind of tries to straighten his feathers out and says, "Yeah, I didn't see you there. Low to him.
Lothanak?
Yeah, I'll spell it for you because it's a weird
I
one.
ask again, is it dangerous?
I mean, I guess it could be, but no.
Okay, I'll wait outside. And Reggie goes outside.
And then he's gonna stop you and say like, no, 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 no. He's never been violent. I just mean that I guess if the right buttons are pushed, he could be, but no, he's no danger to you.
Hmm.
I'll just wait over here by the door.
Hello, Lothanak. My name's Peanut.
It it will look at you the equivalent of how it can look at you, and say hello. Nice to make your acquaintance.
Hmm. You live here?
That is tricky. Yes, I do live here, but usually only when school is not in session. When school is in session, I do not stay here. But when school is out of session, I live in this fountain.
So you don't live here right now?
No.
Hmm. Are you here for a reason?
Um, roll a like a persuasion check to see if it's going to be friendly with you or not.
A
And
persuasion.
I don't mean it's going to attack you, but like, is it going to converse friendly with you or not? Yeah.
Nope. No. My charisma is terrible.
Are you what class? What college did you choose?
What did I choose?
School, college, whatever you want to call it. Are you a wizard? I can't remember what you chose Prismari, didn't you?
Prismari, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I was just wondering if you were a Witherbloom student, you would get advantage on that. So.
No. I'll just come out and say it. We're looking for some mascots that have gone missing, and I just wondered if you'd seen them. We're doing a favour for Professor Sharpclaw.
Beak.
Yeah. So your question to him, what was your first question to him? It was,
If he's seen anything of the mascots that are missing.
oh, you asked something before that, but I couldn't remember. It was before you rolled, but I can't remember what it was. But it's fine.
Why he's here? What is there a reason why he's here right now when he's not living here?
He's gonna kind of be like almost like a smart ass. I'm here because he's talking to me. But he's not, because your persuasion failed, he's not gonna completely, he's like gonna roundabout answer it. But he's literally at
he-
this body of water talking to Javanesh.
I don't understand that because if you weren't here, he couldn't talk to you. So he talks to you when you appear here, or I don't know. That blows my mind.
So Javanesh is going to speak up and say, I can kind of explain that a little bit. I was sent here by on an errand for Tooth. I believe y'all have met him. He's the manager of Bo's Inn Tavern.
Yeah, we've met him.
He asked me to collect water from this fountain for to be used for one of his special dishes. I have been trying and failing to explain to Lieutenant here why I need the water. And so, based on what he's telling you, you're gathering that um, somehow this water weird knows that he was there to take water from the fountain and he appeared
Oh,
Now he's
to,
angry and he's
to
gonna kill
protect.
us.
He's not angry, but he doesn't want him to take water, and that's why they're talking. But like you're not getting that from the water weird. He's not telling you that, but
yeah.
that's what you're going to gather from that conversation.
So, Mr. Lieutenant, you don't want Javanesh to gather water from the fountain?
I don't know. I don't want him to, but that's mostly because this water is sacred to me, and so I don't know. I don't want anybody to take from it.
Oh,
So can we have a conversation with the
You could
weir,
try.
the water weir? Yeah.
Yeah, you
I'm
could
not
try.
stopping.
But if you want to have like convince him to do anything or because you could be creative here. You can try to help Javanesh. You can try to talk him into it. You could try to talk him to move out of the body of water. Whatever you might want to do, but you're going to have to succeed on your roll in order to do so.
Yep. Okay. What do you want me to roll?
Are you trying to have a friendly conversation with him? And
With the water weir? Yeah, of course.
yes, so that would be persuasion.
Persuading him to have a
Okay,
good
but
conversation.
he's
Okay.
saying that the water in the pool at the fountain is sacred to him.
To
Yeah.
him, yes. That doesn't mean the water
So
actually is, but he's trying to protect it. Plus, it's his home, so like,
I mean that doesn't
you,
really matter. It's sacred to him. Javanesh, you should just get your water somewhere else.
Oops. I
Yeah,
didn't
you
mean
should
to
get the
roll it
water from
twice.
somewhere else, or just go back and tell the manager of the Bow's End that
Yeah,
there's a water
he
weird
sent
living
me.
in that fountain, and he doesn't want you to get. I'm sure he wouldn't want you to put yourself in danger, right?
Or, even if you're not in danger, it's just not cool to take someone's sacred whatever.
yeah. So he's gonna tell you like, I wish I could, but he was very specific. It had to be from this fountain. He doesn't know why, so he's not going to tell you like why it has to be this fountain specifically. All he knows is that he was
He's
sent on an
not
errand.
gonna know.
Then I
No
think he
Oh,
should
one,
okay.
collect it
no one's
himself.
gonna know.
Yeah, no one will know at all.
There's mine.
Like I'll walk over and I'll go, look, I'll get an Ussie with me, you, and Lothan up here, and then that'll be your proof that you got the water from here, but you can just get the water anywhere.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
So,
Except
Elizabeth,
I
what
think
are
we
you
should.
trying to persuade him to do?
Trying to persuade him to do anything. I just want to have a conversation with the water weir.
Okay, so what are you saying?
I'm wondering if he does speak common. Does he speak common?
Yeah.
Okay. Just wondering what it is that he's doing here and what makes the water here special.
So the only thing he's going to say about why he's here is because he is trying to keep Javanesh from getting water from this fountain. So like that is the sole reason why he's inside this fountain right now. Oh, what you're going to gather during your conversation with him is that uh, he lives inside the waters that are on Witherbloom's campus, and he can move He was originally generations ago. This is a very old water weird. He has been here for a long time,
Hmm.
and he centuries ago was bound to um, a different pool that was located inside the wilds here in Witherbloom's campus. But there was a mage master that released it. So now he is able to freely move about the waters. And he's been wandering about basically wherever it wants to be ever since.
So if we were wanting to get water to go help water the plants out actually in the school, where would the best place to do that be?
To water the plants?
Yeah, I'm assuming that's what he wants them for, right?
No, Javanesh is here getting it for a dish that they want to cook.
For food?
How much water does he need?
It don't tell me that. So whatever I
Does
was
he
he's
have
not gonna.
this? Well, the vial, is it small vial? Is it a large vial?
I would imagine he has a smallish bucket. It's not a very big bucket, but probably a bucket.
Right.
I think, Mr. Person, you may have to get your water someplace else.
I would definitely recommend that. Even if you either tell him that there's some kind of elemental living here and that he doesn't want you to take the water, or you just get water from elsewhere and tell him that you got it from here. If he notices the difference, just tell him there was a scary thing and you didn't feel safe. I'm sure he wouldn't want to put students in danger. And if he
Well,
does, come and let us know.
that's the thing is the water weird is not threatening him in any way. He's not being violent or
Mm-mm.
mean. He's
Well,
just trying to talk. He's just trying to talk him out of it. Basically,
yeah,
is all he's
whilst
trying
he's
to do.
not trying to take the water, though. Who knows what
Yeah.
he'll do if he tries to take the water? So we're just
Why?
recommending that he doesn't do that.
What was the name of this guy again? Sorry. I want to call him Gilgamesh, but that's not his name.
Lothanep?
Lothanep. Well, Mr. Lothanep, why this specific water?
Oh,
Um,
Lothanep
I,
is the elemental.
yes, I like this I like this hut, and I just this he doesn't know how else to say it other than like this is his favorite place to be, and he can't be here during the school year because if the Witherbloom faculty discovers his existence, he'll be ejected. So basically, this is his home, and this is where he wants to be, and this is what he chooses. But if they find out he's there, then he's gonna get kicked out, and so he's just trying to protect it.
Well, in that case, why don't you just let him take his small amount of water? He won't tell anybody you're here. You won't get kicked out. And then everybody wins, right?
So if I let him take
The
just
water.
this little bit of water, you guys won't tell anybody that I'm here.
No,
Of course
not if you're
not.
not if you're not harming anybody.
I
You're
mean,
not.
we're not going to tell anybody you're here regardless. You don't have to give us water for that.
No, this is your home. I mean, we're just.
Well, when you
Just
say
go
that to
school.
him, he'll say, okay, but only what you need, and then he's gonna slide down into the water, and you can't see him no more. He's still there, like underneath the water, but like I said, once they enter the water, they're invisible. But he disappears for him to be able to get what he needs. But he's watching, and he doesn't want him to take too much.
Okay.
I'm
So once
going to look at Javanesh. I'm going to be like, okay, Javanesh, which god do you worship? Umberly,
you would ask that,
Saluna, like Shar. What's your house of worship?
Tar.
hold on.
I mean, how would you feel if someone came into whatever temple that you worship at and just was like, "Oh, I'm going to take this statue because I need to make some salt with it."
I get that. I feel bad about it, but I had a job to do and I got paid to do it. I was just trying to do it. But I get
Gonna
it. I get it.
The only trouble is, if the manager decides that he wants more, you're gonna have to come back and do this whole thing again, and it's
Yeah. And
No, I think
another
I,
way of looking at it is like, would you make soup out of my bath water? Yeah, that doesn't sound sanitary, right?
I mean, I imagine he does something with it to sanitize it, but I don't know. I can't speak to what he does with it, but I did not know that he was going to be here when I got here, so I don't know how. I will try to be creative because I want to keep my promise. I don't want to tell uh to say he's here, but I will come up with a way to tell him that this fountain is off limits. I'll just have to think about it. But I will tell
Oh,
him that if he wants water, it needs to come from elsewhere in the future.
I would definitely.
Okay,
mhm.
so you
Don't tell
could
anybody
tell
he's
him.
here.
Well, I'm
You,
grateful that he was nice today, but like you're saying, this is home, and I can't if he sends me out here again. I don't know that he's going to be so nice the next time, and I don't know about you, but I don't want to fight that thing.
Well, then in future, I would just get water from somewhere else and tell him it's from here.
or just
Well,
tell
that
him that
may
there's
be
something living in the water now, and it's probably not safe.
Well, no,
yeah.
because if you say that, then he's going to send people out here to destroy the thing living in the water.
That's unsafe.
Oh, right. No, that's a good
Well,
point.
I mean,
All water is safe once
there's a
it's used.
chance. He's not exactly a faculty. I mean, he just manages the tavern, but there's a risk that he would, which Javanesh doesn't want to take.
No.
You don't know for sure that he would tell the faculty, but there's a chance, and he doesn't want to do that because he's with you guys. Like, hey, he lives here, and I don't want to disrespect him again.
Mm.
So, um,
Okay, so we've met this guy though, this chef
yes,
that he's.
yes,
Does
you
he
have met
seem
him.
like a pretty nice guy? Like if we explained to him, like
Yeah,
I
and
can't really explain to him that.
that's what
Shoot.
Javanesh is gonna try to do is like when I go back to him, I will tell him that he needs to because basically what it is this is what he's used before. And probably during the school year when the water weird wasn't there, so they weren't caught or whatever. But it for whatever reason he wanted this specific water for his recipe,
I've
but
I've got an
he's going
idea.
to tell
Tell
him
him
to look elsewhere to find a replacement, basically.
tell him that you saw us guys here and we told you you don't need to come out here for your water because the swamp water now, the springs there are all purified. All of the danger has gone away, so it might be better to just get it from there in future. Because that water's tip top now. It's fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
Definitely swamp.
that sounds like a
Okay,
good one. Yeah.
Reggie has a problem with this on a moral level. You're gonna send this kid out to that deadly swamp to get some water?
No,
We
but just
fixed the swamp.
we fixed
well,
it.
it's supposed to be that part of the swamp's supposed to be clean now because after you guys got back, they sent faculty members out to take care of the monsters.
Sure, there were
Yes,
still a
but
bunch of
that's
monsters living out there
no,
that
but
we
that
didn't kill.
there's a
They
spring
were
that
they
feeds water to the school though, isn't there? So that spring now is clean. That's safe to
but
use.
if you
Oh
remember
yeah,
after y'all
that's
got
safe.
back, if
Yeah.
after y'all got back the
I
last
thought you were
time.
sending him to the deadly swamp of death.
No.
But I'm trying to tell you, it's not the deadly swamp of death anymore because it was. But y'all cleansed the spring that was there. So like you poured that elixir into it that the
Hmm.
professor gave you, and when you came back to report your success, the professor apologized the best she could that they did not know that the swamp was overrun, but they had been drawn by the negative, like the evil magic there. Well, the evil magic is gone, and the professors have
Oh,
basically
so the
went
When
through
monsters have moved on.
the faculty said that
they
they were going to go and take care of the hags and everything that were
Okay,
there.
yeah,
okay.
So so that's not.
what was
You're
there
right. I
is
forgot
supposed to
about
be
that.
gone. But that's
Okay.
in that part of the swamp, and like as you play, you will figure out what's going on here. But like they obviously that part wasn't affecting this part right now. So, but that part that you're talking about there is supposed to be cleansed. So he
Yeah,
would actually be able to go and do it without fear of giant scorpions and hags and everything else you're thinking of.
yeah.
Although
And just
I can't say that I blame you. I'd be traumatized too. But anyways, um, once you guys get through with your like talking to Lofinep and he disappears and your little minor interaction with Javanish, um, you actually see that there is a fractal mascot, that there is a table over to the side over this way. And you actually kind of see it emerging from under the table. You recognize it as one of the characters that, one of the mascots that you need to catalog from
Hmm.
Professor Sharkbeat.
It's inside the hut.
It is right there. Yep.
Reggie will like bend down and be like, "Hey, little guy, I got your little bracelet.
Okay,
It's
let
like
me
a
go back
friendship
because
bracelet. Me and you. You want to be my friend? Here, here's a little friendship bracelet." Isn't that like, aren't we supposed to put little bracelets on them or something?
yes, if you would like to, you have to make if you want to catalog it, you got to make a successful strength or dexterity check in order to
Oh, that I'm not
catalog it.
sure if those is. I mean, my dex is better than my strength.
It has to be one of the two, and the DC is 14, so that's fine. You can pick and choose which one, but you have to do one of the two.
Maybe like somebody else should try this. I mean,
What do you want
So
me to
you
try?
can,
Ezio's probably got the best dex of
it's
us.
basically strength or dex or athletics or sleight of hand.
The dex save or just regular dex?
It's just a check. So you can roll a sleight of hand check and try to basically maneuver this catalog on it without it. You're trying to sneak it on there like you would like a cap.
Oh, there's my dex save.
Well, it's not. You don't need to roll a save. It's a check. So either you need to roll just a straight dexterity check, or you need to roll sleight of hand. I don't know that it'll make a difference with your number, but it's not a save.
Yeah, I'm
So it's just
thinking
regular
sleight of
dex?
hand is probably best.
Just roll on your character sheet where you have perception and everything else. Roll sleight of hand.
Oh, I don't have. I mean, I have it, but I don't have it checked. But okay.
It's fine.
There you go. That's all you
Still
needed.
good,
I mean,
right?
I could have done Mage Hand.
So he's able to, as I'm just gonna imagine that as sorry, I had a brain fart. Reggie is talking to it like, "Hey, little guy." You manage to kind of sneak up on the side of it, and as he's talking and playing with it, you are able to slip that band around it, and so y'all now have a fractal mascot cataloged.
So which
There,
mascot?
it's a fractal, so it would
Fractal. Okay.
belong to Quandrix, I believe.
Yeah, I think they're the numerology people.
Yeah, mathematical. Give me a second. Do y'all want to take our break real fast while we're
Yes,
here?
please.
I just noticed what time it was, but I was getting hot. I was gonna go turn my AC on. I thought, wait, we might as well take a break.
Yeah, yeah, that's good.
All right, just be back in just a little bit, guys. Nope. tagged. There are 5 more.
5 more?
Gotta catch them all.
There are 6. Well, there were 6 total.
Oh, yeah. Well, I thought there were only 5.
Yeah, there's 6 total, but it's fine. Which way would you? Are you guys gonna go? Keep going to the outside up here? Or are you going back where you came from?
Let us go back in the inside. Does that sound like a good idea?
I thought we were going on the outside.
Well, Gojira made Reggie made a really good point that maybe we should go inside where it's safer.
Aren't we the ones who are supposed to be putting ourselves in danger to protect the people who can't?
We are just students.
Yeah, but we're awesome.
Really good students, apparently.
Yeah, we're the best. We're the champions of, everything.
The whole world. So it is up to y'all. Y'all tell me which way you're going.
Why are the 6 mascots if there's only 5 colleges?
There's 6
One for the whole school.
Is there? Is
That's
there?
fine.
One for each school, for each of the individual colleges, and one for the whole school.
Is there? Is that
I
a
don't know.
thing?
I'm making it a thing. I don't know.
Okay.
Sounds about right.
I don't really know, to be honest. I'm looking.
Yeah, 'cause I
See
only see the 5 mascots.
if there's one that's
She definitely said there were 6.
Good.
yeah, there's 6.
Well, I mean, but the mascot, there's like multiples of the mascots, though, right? Like,
Yeah, it's
I
probably
think
just a
that's
yeah.
what it is, but I'm trying. Yep, there's yeah, so there's repeats. So like some of them, there's multiple. That's what it is. Yeah, I was double checking because I was like, honestly, I don't know. I haven't paid attention to what was what with that. So okay, so which way did y'all decide to go?
I think we should let Reggie pick.
Reggie, you want to go inside or you want to go outside?
if you're leaving it up to me, I vote inside.
All right, then we're going inside.
Inside safe, I hope. Maybe. I don't know.
We've got to cover the whole area though. So
Swamps. I bet you we're gonna run into some rodents of unusual size. I mean, we already ran into a scorpion of unusual size.
Okay, so y'all are headed towards the main center here.
Yeah.
All right, I was just making sure because y'all said that, but then nobody was moving their tokens. So I was like, are they not sure? Okay. So when you enter into this main area here, um, this is what you see. The trunk of an enormous dead tree rises nearly 100 feet into the air. Near the ground, the wide trunk has been hollowed out and carved in order to form doors, windows, and a spacious learning center. Surrounding the tree is a wooden platform that overlooks the bog and the walkways beyond. So what you actually see, like right here, is like up high, and there are walkways that are
Okay.
up. So you don't see anything. There's no people. It's really devoid of faculty, staff, or students. There's no one here. If you walk inside and you're taking a look around inside the main part here, which is the learning center, you actually see that there are some class supplies laying around.
class supplies?
Yep.
Hmm.
So hold on, and I will tell you. Okay, so you see on the table that there is another herbalism kit. Is just
Mm.
one. Is laying on one of the tables. There is also
Wow.
okay. There is also a poisoner's kit on the same table. Just
Ooh.
one,
Oh,
because apparently
I'll take that one.
I can't roll higher than a one. Um, but there are also hold please, because all of this is chance. 2 vials of antitoxin, and there's also 2 potions of healing, all lay in this middle area.
What is the name
I'll
of the tree
take.
stump building?
The what?
The
I
big
didn't hear
tree
what you
stump.
said.
The big tree stump building that we're in. What's the name of it?
It doesn't really. I mean, I guess it probably has a name. However, the book says Hall and Learning Platform. That's not very fancy.
It's called the Big Tree Stump Learning Platform.
Okay.
You can name it yourself, Peanut, because that's what it says, Hall and Learning. That's not very entertaining.
Peanuts tree.
Well, there would have been a name at the top of the map that you blanked out, so I just wondered if.
Yeah,
Never
no, I mean, I guess you could call it Wilt Root. That may be,
Wilt root.
it's Wilt Root Hall, so maybe you could just say that might be the proper name for it.
Ooh.
Yeah. But that's all you see here. There are no monsters. You do not see a mascot.
I'm gonna go up on these like platforms and like try to look out over the swamp to see if I see any mascots, any more giant scorpions or creepy whatever the fuck that thing was.
Which area, like which direction are you looking in?
Well, I'm just kind of gonna go all the way around the tree, just like
Okay,
starting here and kind of looking. Hold on, let me get that measuring thing. So like looking that direction and then going over to this platform and looking in that direction, like just having a look around.
well, roll me a perception.
Perception. Huh, huh,
I
yeah.
So
can have
you
a
take
fly around if you like. Sorry.
it was fine. You take a look around, but you can't see very far past that lake this range. But what you do see, um, you don't see. Yeah, you don't. It's like you're going in circles around, but like that's as far as you can see, and you don't see anything out of the ordinary.
All right. Worth a shot.
Right, I don't blame you.
I see Elizabeth over there. Is she not coming?
I think she just did move her token.
I'm coming.
Oh.
I'm coming.
Stuck
I
in a
have to
book.
take my eyes away from the computer. I've been staring at computers all day
Yeah.
long.
The white map
Oh,
is absolutely killing my face. I've had to take headache tablets.
pause that because I forgot before when we came back from break. I was gonna do this and I forgot. When you guys were catching the fractal, the mascot to put the catalog band on it, Javaneth saw what you were doing, um, and offers to help you, and says that if you would like for him to aid you in your mission, that he will. But that is
Oh.
up to you guys if you would like for him to follow you and help.
I don't need
Okay.
another person to try and look after, but that's up to you guys.
What about you head back with the water? If you see anything, come back and let us know. But if
If you
not,
see
then
something, say something.
Yeah. Otherwise, I think you're probably safer to just not come with us, because wherever we go, danger tends to follow. So we don't want you
Yeah,
getting hurt.
Okay, that's fine if that's what y'all want me to do, but I will say that I'm not scared. But if that's what you guys wish, that's fine. I will head back.
Look, if you're not scared, you should be. You're in a deadly, deadly swamp.
And plus, you've got a bucket of water. How much help are you going to be if you're sloshing around with that thing? It's probably best
I
that
mean,
I mean, you don't want to drop
he
it
is
after.
he's probably going to leave it and come back and get it, but that's fine.
I wouldn't do that. Something might drink it. Anyone could kick it over. Probably best to just take it back.
Okay, that's fine. I just had to see if you guys wanted him to come with you or not. I forgot to ask. So, Wolf, which direction are you looking with that perception?
Well, from there I can see the 2 roads.
Can we also
Okay, so
recommend that Javanesh goes back the way we came, so that we know that it's fairly safe that way?
yeah, you could tell him.
Because we killed the
I'm
stuff.
sorry, I'm yawning. Yeah, you could tell him that.
Hmm.
And he will. He will be very careful when he's heading back, based on what you guys have told him. So with your perception, looking this direction, Wolf, you actually are able to see this giant boar over here.
What have you seen?
Dinner.
This Pumbaa,
Pumbaa. Hi, Pumbaa.
he's able to see it.
Some nice wild boar steaks.
And his
But that's
friends
all.
never stood downwind.
That's all you see in a direction of this way or this way. All right. So where would y'all like to head from here?
Reggie?
Well, we found out the middle was safer, but we found nothing
Yeah.
as far as mascots go.
Yeah.
All right,
I
Wolf,
think we
you
need
do
to
it.
go back and round the outside.
So I think Reggie should take the north road, and we'll take the
No, we're not
northeast road.
splitting up. No.
I can see out
Don't
there;
split
it's
the
safe.
party. You never split
I've
the
already
party.
saw up the north; it's safe.
Oh, you didn't see the giant boar.
There's a
Well, I
giant
didn't have
boar
to tell
there.
them.
I know. I'm just playing.
Wow. Wow. I think we should stay together.
Me too.
That's fine. Y'all just tell me which way you want to go.
Steaks to the north. There's a hut way out to the east.
Back this way. And to that next hut, I think.
Now, Wolf could see this road, and he didn't see anything on it. So you guys are guessing that this road is safe.
What he's
Yes,
telling us.
safe road. That's my vote. The safe road.
Wow. Okay then.
Wow. But you're headed up to the hut that's at the top up there.
The hut.
Yeah,
Attila.
there's huts all over the place on this map. So while you're
Ranger hunt.
moving your
Jabba?
characters, it's fine. I'm gonna just give you the description. It is a small hut with a thatched roof. It sits beside a wooden walkway that cuts through a large clearing. Two bulbous masses of fungus and vegetation grow in the southeast corner behind the building.
Was one of the mascots a bulbous fungus?
I don't think so.
A fungus among us?
There's a spirit statue, an art elemental, a fractal, an inkling, and a pest. So, depending on what the pest is.
If y'all want to roll me a perception from where you're at. I'll tell you if you think there's a mascot in that area.
I'm
Well,
curious about the bulbous lumps.
So you do not, especially Peanut, Jesus Peanut, you do not. So Ezio, Peanut, that's basically the only two they're gonna see that far. Y'all rolled decent, but not. Anyways, you don't think there is a mascot up here, but you do see. Oh, please. That there are two trudges, is what they're called.
grudges?
Brackish trudges. And it is brackish, not blackish, which sounds like a nanism, but it's really not. That way, you would be able to, especially Peanut with your crit, like you're gonna see them.
Hmm. There appears to be two brackish trudges over there. Whatever the hell that is. Oh wow. Yeah, those guys.
Elephant with fungus growing on it.
Yeah, so they're in that area that's growing with the fungus, but you're able to, see movement. So normally that would blend in, but you rolled so high that like you're gonna see them.
Well, we don't see any mascots over there, so maybe like just not go that way.
Well, they're kind of behind the building, so this is just me talking to you outside of game. You can go this way and avoid them attacking you if you don't approach this area. However, if
I
you would like
mean,
to investigate, you're gonna have
me,
to
the
fight them.
player outside the game, understands what you're saying outside the game, but Reggie,
It's like, don't go that way. Yes.
Reggie would be
Well, I
like,
just,
"Oh, those look scary.
if
Let's
you
not
want to
go
go
that
into
way."
the building at all, or try to, like, you're gonna have to fight them.
Again, if we don't fight them, aren't we putting other students in danger?
Correct. Let's just go fight them.
You guys have a
Reggie,
death
Reggie,
wish.
listen. I know you're scared, but look, we've faced them once before. We had no issues, right?
You seem to forget. Like you guys were okay. I almost died in that last swamp. I
I'm
was
pretty
this
sure.
close.
Pretty sure I went down in that last fight.
So you have a death wish.
Well, listen. I think I'd rather it be me than be some random person, new kid who came in here because they weren't supposed to be here. Right? Would
I
you
don't
like
think
any?
we're supposed to be here. I think we're the new kids that aren't supposed to be here.
No, I think some random freshman could get caught in here and get in trouble, right? Would you like that random freshman to get into trouble?
Are we
Am
going
I
on
a
initiative
terrible
roll?
person if I say better him than me?
No.
You got this, Reggie. We can do this.
Yeah, we can.
Look, I'm supposed to be the cheerleader here.
Well,
All
listen,
right,
I can be your
fine,
cheerleader, okay?
I don't hear you doing
fine.
any steering or leading.
We got this.
Come on, we can kill these things and then take an Aussie on them after.
Right.
I wonder what they smell like.
What do they smell like?
Yeah.
Um, it doesn't give me a description of what they smell like, but I
I'm
would
sure it
imagine
doesn't.
I would imagine we can come up with something.
I would guess they'd smell
Like
like fungus.
moss and fungi and
And algae, like all those previous smells.
yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
They're cool.
You got this,
Mungy.
Reg. Let's go beat them up. And you'll see how powerful you are.
If we sneak over there, maybe we can get a surprise round in.
Wait, y'all did make it through the last one without taking damage.
I
Yep.
almost did, but thanks to a cleric.
Yep.
Right. So y'all fighting them? Is that what's happening? What y'all doing?
Yeah. I
Apparently.
mean,
Convince Reggie.
I'll cast Bless again, and we'll be okay. You like Bless, right?
I like
Bless.
bless. I didn't even sneeze and I got blessed. It was great.
Okay, well, as you approach them, they are hostile. So they
Can we get a surprise round in because we saw them first?
yeah, I will allow that. Especially if you got range. It might
I
be
do.
harder for if you don't have range, it might be harder for you to do that, but
I'm a wizard. I've got range.
exactly. So I don't see why you couldn't do
I
that.
got 25 a crit perception. So
I have a range spell, or actually it's a range cantrip.
yeah.
I just
Mhm.
have one too.
I have Shocking Grasp.
Because you saw them before you approached, then yes, I will allow you to each make some kind of ranged attack before the actual
Shocking
turn.
grasp is not ranged.
It is not, you're correct. But, Word of Radiance might be. It is, but it's gotta be
Probably.
up
Yeah.
close. Sacred Flame is.
Heck yeah. It says Eldritch Blast, which is what I'm gonna do.
I'm
Alright.
thinking maybe verify the pair of them again.
So I'm casting Bless up to second level. So it'll be the 4 of them again.
Okay.
They're so good to us.
And then
What
my
the hell?
there's my
Nice.
Sacred Flame attack.
Which one?
Closest to us. This one.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the one I'm hitting to with short bow. I am rolling terrible today. Holy shit.
A 10 misses, but Reggie, you nail it. Okay, so Lisbeth, you sent Sacred Flame, but it passed. It rolled a 13 on its dex check.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
needs a DC 15 dex check for mine as well.
I did not mean to click that twice. Hopefully.
Please.
If you were doing Verifier, we should have waited.
That's what I did say I was going to do Fairy Fire. I did
I
say
didn't
that.
hear you.
That's why I waited for
That's
Peanut
my
to
fault.
go.
I didn't hear you.
So let me. They're both gonna do it, right? For Fairy Fire.
Okay, one passes, one doesn't. Which one is which?
So this one passed. This one did not.
Okay. So I'll say that they get advantage on the one in the back.
Which was the one we were not aiming for, so that helps.
Wolf, your attack misses. An 11 does not hit. Reggie, how much damage did your Eldritch Blast? 1.
It's actually 5 because I get to add my charisma modifier.
Okay. I was about to say it can't be just 1. You're hitting this first one.
Yeah, the one closest to us.
Okay. Anything I missed? I know Wolf and Ezio both missed, but it was a free shot.
Yeah, that
So.
doesn't surprise me.
She did Sacred Flame, but she passed, and then Fairy Fire. Anything I missed? I think that's it. Let me rearrange this. All right, Ezio, if y'all want to say you moved, go ahead and position yourself where you would have moved to before turn order starts.
Not really much where I can
Um,
hide, so I might as well just stay where I'm at.
Oh, sorry. I didn't. I was trying to close that. No. No, send it again. So ignore that one.
over here.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna stay right here.
Yeah, 'cause I'm using steady aim.
Why'd you roll Eldritch Blast? Yes.
That was a mistake. You can ignore
Oh,
that.
okay. That's why I was like, what? I was
I'm gonna
confused
shoot
at
this
first because
fucker.
Yeah,
I
that's what
was
I said.
like,
I said I was trying to close it, but I ended up
I got
rolling it.
you.
Right.
But I for some reason when I looked up, I was thinking Ezio. I was like, how did Ezio class like do Eldritch Blast? I got you.
Oh no, that's hitting.
Yes, that hits.
Oh, why'd I hit that? I'm sorry. There, it's 11 snake, 8 piercings. Or you can do 4 snake or 8 piercings. It don't matter.
All right.
Sneak. There's nothing there.
I was about to ask, how does the sneak damage work?
Only if
You
it's
just add on
applying
to your
advantage. Only if the creatures are giving advantage, or if there's a ally nearby.
Right. So I
which
think
I
you
have
don't get
3
this.
near me.
Unless you aim for the second one, and then you'll get advantage on that one.
I don't think you get it on this one, but you would on that one.
Mhm.
Alright, then I'll aim for that one then. Yeah, we'll just hit that one then.
Okay, that's fine. As long as it's still in range, I didn't even. Yeah, it's in range. Hadn't even measured to know how far away y'all were. All right, anything else?
Yeah, 'cause I already did my bonus action.
Okie dokie. Peanut.
Okay. I'm going to fly onto the roof where they can't get me. Oh, there you go. 12 fire. And a 15-foot cone on the 2 of them.
They got to do the save, right?
Yeah. DC 15 dex.
Well, the closest one, this one fails,
Mm-hmm.
and that one's excused.
Wow. Okay.
It like
He's just
so, like,
resisting all of the things today.
this one takes 12. Okay.
And he takes 6. Yeah.
Okay. It is their turn. Let me see what they can even do. Okay. Well, they're gonna try to move. Let me see how far they can go. Okay. So this one can only move like right here, and this one can move right here.
Mm-hmm.
This one cannot attack, it's not close enough. This one, however, is going to try to hit. It has a 10-foot reach. And we'll try to hit, since Ezio's the first one, it's going to try to hit you.
That
20.
blows.
It's so weird to see Constance attacking us.
Mm-hmm. So
You're
I'm
welcome.
taking 21 damage.
Yes, unless she blocks it. Or, and you
Oh yeah, I
also
gotta
have to,
do a dex.
yeah, I mean, you still take the damage,
Oh,
but you
wow.
have to do
Wow.
it's a strength save or be knocked prone. Hey, you made it.
Nice.
Plus for the win.
So you took the damage, but you're still standing.
Barely.
Hey, but you're not knocked prone. You don't have to roll to get back up the next one. All right, that's all they can do though. So Wolf,
That one. Do, 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 do. Alright, so I need sneak attack on because I have advantage, set for advantage, and roll. Oof, good thing there was a 21.
Mm-hmm.
13. 8 sneak, 5 piercing.
all right.
Bonus action disengage. Spell reach. Spell reach. I'm good. Thank you.
You're welcome, Elizabeth.
Alright. I'm gonna hit things.
With other things.
With all the things. Word of Radiance. I need a con save from the one on my left.
This one?
Sorry, my character sheet's in the way. Yes.
Yeah, that one. Okay, yeah, that's the one I did. I can't save.
Ooh, you dirty rat.
Just barely. That's crazy.
Bonus action. Healing word on Ezio.
Nice.
5 healing points, dear sir.
You said 5?
Yep.
Oh, you're such a saint.
Nope, I wouldn't go that far.
Me neither.
I'm talking about your character's a saint. I'm not talking
I wouldn't go that far.
well,
All right, that's all you can do. So ready?
I am going to, let's see. This one, are they both hurt or just this one?
Oh, they're both taking damage.
Okay. Well, I'm
Advantage to
gonna
hit the one
target.
on the right.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I'm gonna target this one anyway because it's closer to me, and that's scary.
Mhm.
I am going to use a witch bolt.
Which bolt?
Yes,
Metric or standard?
whichever one hurts the most.
You have
So,
to tell which bolt you're
uh,
using.
So this one right, and a 13 hits.
13 does hit.
Yep.
Okay, awesome.
They're not hard to hit. They're massive.
Yeah, their AC is not super high. They do have a significant amount of HP though.
So that's 14 lightning damage, and witch bolt is like Emperor Palpatine's like attack. It just stays on. So next time I can just roll damage, not have to roll to hit him again. Assuming it's
Right.
still up.
That's pretty cool. All right. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
All right. It's your turn again.
Alright. I gotta get a snake. Since this one right here swung at me. Short sword? Damage. Dagger. Dagger probably does not.
Which one are you
Can I use
hitting?
my this one right here?
Oh.
Can I use my DM inspiration with my
No.
dagger?
No, don't, because that's 12, right?
Yeah.
That's 12 hits. So don't waste it.
Well, it's crit on the other side.
Yeah.
I mean, you can do that if that's what you really want to do. That's fine.
No.
But
A 12 hit.
understand, but a 12 does hit.
Okay.
And you can use your
Bonus
sneak attack
action.
on this one because you've got an ally next to it.
Alright, well, I'm gonna dash my happy ass back in here. And
Ever get your sneak attack?
Yeah, you can roll sneak attack.
Seven.
18 damage in total.
All right,
Yes.
so
Disengage, not dash, or else opportunity attack.
Okay, yeah, that's
yeah,
You
I knew
can't-
what you meant.
You can't bonus action if you bonus action dagger though.
no. Dagger's dual wield.
But it's your bonus action to hit it with your dagger.
There you go.
So you can't use your
That
bonus
would-
action to dash or disengage.
Dagger's
Well,
a
I
bonus
wouldn't.
action.
Your secondary hit is a bonus action.
You don't get 2 swings yet at this level.
Yeah, so you can swing too, but it's a bonus right
A
now.
rogue gets the bonus action is the secondary attack. That is the bonus action.
I
But
got dual welder as a feat.
Dual wielder just lets you lets you put 2 weapons in your hands. It doesn't have to be a finesse weapon.
Okay, that's fine. I'll just stay where I'm at then. I didn't realize the dagger was a okay.
well, it's going to be fine anyways, because as soon as you land that last hit on it, it is going to attempt to flee, so you won't need to disengage anyways. It's going to try.
Dual wielder just means that you can hold 2 weapons that aren't light weapons instead of only being able to hold 2 light weapons.
Right. You would need 2 weapon
Alright.
fighting.
Because this said my AC was supposed to one and it did.
Yeah, it does. It gives you a +1 to your AC.
So that one leaving, all 3 of you right here can have an opportunity attack.
This is why
Me
I stick with
too?
my magic.
Well, it was right here.
Where did it
It
go?
went from right here and went this way.
How fast can
So
it move?
30
Apparently
feet.
300
I'm just
square.
moving it because either y'all are going to kill it or you're not. It
Because
can
I
only
still
move
have
30
my
feet.
lightning bolt on it,
My-
so
Yeah, you can make a hit. I just moved it for the sake of like y'all do your damage and either it. I just moved it all the way to the corner because if you don't kill it, it's going to be off the map.
I'll do 1 fire. Oh,
Very
10 with
interesting
sneak and
question. Do
Okay.
you have does the person with the witch bolt? Do you have Warcaster?
no.
So I'm not
I
sure
don't.
you can trigger the witch bolt.
See, I
And if
didn't
you
think so.
swing a
but-
weapon, you might lose concentration on the witch bolt.
Okay, but here's the thing: if it can only move 30 feet, it should still be within range of me on my next turn,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in
rather than just
reality,
magically vanishing off the map.
yeah, it only goes like right. It's actually right there. I was just moving it for my purposes.
I was gonna say, because bow's got 320 feet range.
Yeah, so I mean that will just
That's as fast.
say that
That's as
on
far
my
as it
next
made it.
turn it'll do 9 points damage, but unless something
And
interrupts my concentration.
the next time it's like right there.
Ezio, you didn't actually swing. All you did was do your damage.
I just threw a firebolt.
Does 12 hit it?
A 12 does hit it.
All right, then we'll just say I did 10 with it then.
You did 1 with it because you've already done your sneak attack.
1. Oh, I gotta take that off. Keep taking armor off. Health's made better.
And you would need Warcaster to
I've got Warcaster.
to
Okay,
cast the
so
spell.
her 23 and 10 kills it.
I am so used to my spell casting. Even though I've been playing this character for a while, I'm still used to spell casting.
So, okay, that was it. There's our peanut. This one is still fighting.
And it's still
Okay.
glowing. I think a pretty purple. You
Hmm.
didn't pick a color this time. But I was listening to you.
Did it die before? Did that one die when I hit it with a firebolt, or did it die before I let the firebolt off?
It died when you hit it with a firebolt.
Okay, I'm gonna do another one then. Another 10.
Okay, that thing does major damage. So when you hit it with that firebolt, this one takes off. Let's see.
No, let's
Wow.
go, Lisbeth. Try and hit him again. Better.
So right there.
Do good. Mace.
Got it.
Not that good.
14 points of damage, please.
Nailed it. Okay.
Yeah,
Eight.
sorry. Ignore that short sword. There we go.
Yeah, that hits.
It doesn't.
What happened?
8 piercing.
What's
Yes, I
wrong?
understand what you were doing.
What just
Well,
happened? I don't understand what happened.
Ezio wouldn't have gotten a stab at it because he wasn't within range.
I hit the wrong button.
He
He
wasn't
did-
trying to swing his
He said
short
ignore the
sword.
short sword, and then he said short bow. He did the short bow.
Yeah, my mouse was on the short sword, and I didn't realize it, and I hit it.
No, that's fine, but you wouldn't have even gotten the opportunity attack from, yeah.
Oh.
Actually, neither one of
Wow.
us would. Neither one of us would. We used our reaction to cat to hit the other one.
Oh.
See, I wasn't doing it that way because I was allowing you to do that for him to flee, and then when you went back into combat with this one, it's like a new round, is the way I was viewing it.
Okay. Well, still,
Because
even
they are fleeing separately.
then, Ezio wouldn't have had an opportunity attack, nor I, because our full turn has not come back around. You can only use one reaction per round.
And it has to leave your 5-foot square.
Yes, and if anything, it would have left my 5-foot square, but not Ezio's.
Okay.
Well,
I was just following what you guys were
yeah,
doing.
you definitely. Oh, it was definitely in your range, Nance.
Mm-hmm.
I apologize for messing that up.
No, you're good. Knowing the rules is things that we learn to do while we're playing.
Do we?
But I wouldn't have even hit. I wouldn't have even hit either, Brittany, because I only get one reaction per turn.
That's fine.
So one dies and one charges off into the death swamp.
Well, it's
Mhm.
gonna make it that far. You got the hits in that you got in, but then, yeah, it's off the map.
I'm gonna fly after it.
It like makes it there.
I'm gonna fly after it.
Okay.
So before it moved, it would have gotten damage before its next turn of 10.
Okay, it's still alive though.
And after its next 30-foot move, it's still in range of my bow.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm not it moved. I'm not gonna keep it in current order because I know some of you can't pursue it, so
And then I don't get disadvantage unless it goes behind a tree or something. Then I can't see it.
it's just running. That kills it. Okay, so that's dead.
Yay. See, Reggie, I told you we could do it.
Yep. Reggie's gonna go into this hut before anything else comes along.
So when you get into that hut, there's not really anything in it. You definitely don't see any mascots, and there's like you're looking around, and there's junk kind of laying around, but not anything valuable for you to pick up. It's kind of empty.
Hmm.
Okay.
No herbalism kits in this hut,
Not that we need them or
Yeah.
anything.
right? So right when you get in this area here, this is uh basically this is what it says. The boggy ground here feels firmer than at many of the other clearings, and flowering plants fill this area. It's a lovely, unexpected landscape within the marsh as the delicate floral scents mix with those of peat and earth to perfume the air. And
Nice.
if you would like to search the area, you can.
Yeah, this place seems harmless.
But I need a perception, not a investigation.
Oh, dude.
Nailed it.
Perception, not investigation.
God damn it.
13?
A 13 does not do it. A 22 does, though.
Good job, Ezio.
Right. So, with your perception check, Ezio, since you're going to be the only one that can see it, um, you see an emerald colored glint that is like in the stamen part of a large pink flower. You see like something that's emerald that appears to be like reflecting in the light.
Tiny. Must go towards it.
Right. So when you get up to it, it is an elemental gem, and it's emerald. Uh, maybe discarded, perhaps lost.
All right. I don't have any pockets, I don't think. Looks like I got myself a
No,
gem.
but you do know that Lisbeth has a bag, so like if you wanted to pick it up and put it in that
Yeah, I'll
bag,
give it
you
to.
could.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Is it just an emerald?
It's an elemental gem.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll give it to her to hold on for it.
But
Hold on to it.
right. That's all you'll find in this area.
Moving
I
on.
point to the big giant pieces of steak still inside the fur.
Right. So you did see the boar there.
Wow.
So I assume you're going up this way and not down this way.
Yeah,
Around the
I'm going
outside?
to
That's probably
Yep.
3 mascots right there.
No.
What?
If
Well, I mean, you did see the boar and you didn't see any mascots, so
No, what?
Hmm?
You said
No, there's no
no.
mascots. It's just a ball.
Okay.
Wolf thinks there's going to be like 3 mascots around it, but I'm saying no.
I thought you were yelling at me for singing the song.
No. But I didn't hear that, but definitely no.
okay, stop right here. When you get into this area, the tangled vines and trees draped with thick hanging moss flank the northern edges of this large clearing right here. Movement in the foliage to the north gives the area a sense of being alive. And as you are walking and looking
Why
to
don't we go back to the nice place with the flowers? That was nice.
Wow, we
the
can sell
Because
that meat to the restaurant.
listen, we are making this place nice as the other place.
Fertilizing it with
these
our
two
corpses.
these two giant elk, as you're walking right there, pop out and they see you and they look very angry and confused and are going to charge towards you guys.
Elk steaks for dinner.
Friends. We're friends. You don't need to charge at us.
No, when you say that, you have to roll animal handling. Excuse me, nice elk. Could you hang out with me today? Darn it, no natural 20.
Then I'll-
Make the DM squirm.
All the squirming.
No, you can't make friends with an elk. I just rolled a natural 20.
How long's it been since our last combat?
a few minutes,
Okay.
like the time that it's going to take you to walk from here.
All
Stop
around.
here. He searched, and then you came here. So, like, what, maybe 10 minutes?
Les is gone.
Yep.
Goodness gracious. Okay. There's
Initiatives?
Who was the one that didn't want to go towards the single giant boar?
Not me. I kept trying to send everybody there.
I'd rather have the elk. Let's go.
Gonna have two new coat racks in my room next to my rocking horse.
Just some cute little deer, right?
Is that everybody?
Gonna have
That's
some
everybody.
Rocky Mountain oysters for dinner.
Yep, that's everybody.
Ew. I don't know what those are. Gross.
Let's see. Let me see what their movement is.
I'm gonna work. Just in case you're wondering.
Hey, Wolf, what do you call a deer with no eyes?
I'm gonna say they
No
charge and they get
idea.
What do you call a
about
dead
like
deer with no eyes?
that's gonna be where they're at when you attack. But Peanut, it's your turn.
Still no idea. Okay.
He's fine.
These things look like they're gonna be aggressive and fight us, right?
Oh no, they're attacking you, but they
They're
do look
attacking.
confused. Yes, they're charging at
Look-
you.
They look confused.
Mm-hmm. They're like angry and confused.
I'm also angry and confused.
Right.
I don't.
So they
I'm.
might not would normally attack you, but they're attacking you in this situation.
But it makes me think that there's something attacking them or something that's scaring them. But we haven't passed the animal handling, so we don't have any choice, really, do we?
Well, we can search the area for a turn.
I might go and fly over the top of them to see if I can see anything, staying out of reach. Hang on, where was I? Let me
I
go.
hope these aren't Santa's reindeer.
I can go out as far as here, or I can go out as far as here and come back. If I go to there, can I see anything beyond them?
No. No,
Mm.
you don't see anything. They're acting strangely, but you don't know why,
Or
basically.
if I go to here, can I see anything?
No.
No? Okay, well, I'm there now.
That's fine. It's not gonna hurt anything for you to move.
No, I that's my movement though. So other
Yeah.
than I
Hey, it's okay.
don't have any bonus actions. So
I know that the answer is no, but it's worth a shot.
yeah, my main concern is something that is making them do this.
Right. And there
But
may be
yeah,
something, but you don't see anything here, basically.
okay,
It's
fair
that
enough.
new gem that we have.
Isn't it
Okay.
in a bag of holding?
Reggie, it is your turn.
All right. Reggie is going to go oogie boogie and try to scare them away.
Boogie boogie.
So I'm casting it at second level, so I can target both of them. And let's see, my spell save DC is 14, so
So this one failed and this one passed.
okay.
So when they're frightened, they have to turn around and run, right?
Uh,
Trying to remember the rules. It must succeed
it's
or become
frightened
frightened.
of me, so a frightened target can repeat saving throw at the end of each of its turns, ending the effect.
Yeah, I thought, but when you became frightened, it meant you turned around and ran, right, Dan?
You don't
They
know.
have
You can't.
well,
You can't
they
move
have
any
to move
closer.
away from me. They can still
On its
attack other
turn.
people,
Okay.
but they can't move toward me.
Okay. I was trying to make sure I remembered it right. Okay.
But since everyone is near me except for Peanut, I guess they really wouldn't be able to move toward other people either.
If it's the frightened condition,
Mhm.
you don't have to run away. You just can't move any closer to. So he can't. That deer now can't move any closer to the group.
Yeah, I think I was remembering a different one. That's why I
As
was
long
trying
as
to
we
make
stay
sure I had
within
it
Reggie's
straight.
range.
Is that all you can do?
Yeah, that's it for me. Sorry.
Or want to do, I should say. Lisbeth.
Do do do.
Choo 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 choo.
Jumps over the railing into the muck.
I sure do, because I'm not scared of it.
You
I need
fighting it,
to go.
Yes,
dude? Why are you fighting it?
because what am I going to do?
I don't know.
Why
It
are we
can't
not
come any
fighting
close.
it?
It can't come any closer to you. I think something is frightening it. I think that something else is out there that is making it look confused and frightened.
Do you see
Only
anything out there?
one is frightened.
Not yet.
Okay.
We're getting elk steaks for dinner.
I know, right? Well, come on, man. Help me
Which
convince
one
them
did you
to
hit?
party.
This one
There's going to be
or the
such
one?
a barbecue back at the dorm.
I didn't hit any of them because you passed your con.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. I just rolled it. I didn't actually read the spell. So
Nope, you're good.
okay, Ezio.
Let's see. I'm just gonna come back here and take a potion. I believe that's a D8. Yeah.
Oh, if you use an action.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
If you use an action, you just get the full amount, don't you?
Yeah. full amount of healing, so
So you don't
it's,
need to roll it.
Oh, okay. So I'm about full health, or
Yeah, the way I do it is if you are doing it as a bonus action, then you roll, but if you're using it as an action, you get the full benefit of the potion.
and that's a regular
Okay.
potion.
Yes.
You should get 8 plus 2, so you should get 10 healing.
10.
10.
Yeah.
Okay.
2d4 plus 2, isn't it?
Yep. I had to roll it from my Nan's shortcut
That's all I'm doing.
so I could see the numbers.
Because if he wants elk, I'm not going to poison him or anything.
All right, I assume that's it though. So, Wolf.
Gonna move over to here and attack that one. Make sure my sneak attack's off. Oh, wrong one. 19 with the short bow. 5 piercing.
I should have
Dang it.
misheard you said a 19 didn't hit, but I won't do that to you.
An elk?
I was just joking. Okay, yep, that hits.
That's my turn.
Okie dokie. Their turn. This one cannot advance this direction because it's feared.
Yeah, can move towards me though.
Yeah, so
That's why I moved over
it's
there.
gonna just move up a little bit towards Elizabeth, and this one's gonna go like this way. If I can actually move it the way I want to. Jesus. So it's either go towards you or go towards Peanut, which you can't reach. So
Yes,
Um,
making sure it wouldn't fly towards Peanut because it is Santa's reindeer. I know it.
so the first one's gonna try to hit Wolf. Damn, that hurts. And the second one's gonna try to hit Elizabeth. Hey, I finally hit you, Elizabeth.
Do you though?
I'm gonna take that.
She's like, unlock on that.
No, I'll take 9
Whether
bludgeoning damage. I got
whe-
the health for it.
whether or not you actually do that or not, this is the first time I actually rolled high enough to hit you. So
I'm gonna let you have that hit. Yeah.
it's
I did
okay.
try to swing on it.
I don't blame you if you didn't. I would do the same thing if I had it.
I'm saving that spell slot for party members.
I don't blame you. Okay, that is their turn though. So Peanut.
Right. I'm going to, and I'm sorry if this is more work for you, Brittany, but you gave it to me, and I haven't used it yet, so I'm gonna pull something out of the grey bag of tricks,
Okay.
which now I have to roll a d8.
You might as well
Yep,
use
it's a
it. It's
weasel.
there.
That's 5.
It's a panther.
So I pull out a panther, which you'll have to give me control of.
Oh,
I
Lord,
hope it's pink.
It's a rinky-dink panther.
I hope it's a pink panther. Exit stage left. Snugglypuss, we'll name it.
I'll be naming the panther, thank you. It's my panther. I earned it. And in the meantime, I'm going to continue moving 30 feet over in this direction. Can someone ping here for me so that I can? Thank you very much. It's really hard to like measure it and then remember the square and move over to it. Thank you. That's that.
Don't
Thank
worry.
you, Cal.
I'm
Thank you,
always
Cal.
listening.
I know. Even to my thoughts, which is frightening.
Snugglepuss.
Sorry, Brittany.
No, it's fine. I'm trying to find you a panther there because I was not prepared for that.
I know, and I should have said something before, but I didn't think.
Can you see it now?
What we'll have to do at some point in between games is for you to give me all of those things. So when I randomly pull one out, there it is.
Right. Yeah, we need to do that at some point.
Yeah.
Would have
I
been
know.
nice if it was a giant elk. Could have saved her so much time.
Although you did give me the bag of tricks, so really that's on you.
I mean, yes, I gave it to you, but the game told me to, though. So.
Yeah. But
Oh,
again, we all
there.
learn as we
There
go
it
along,
is.
don't we? So, yay! Where? Wait.
But you
Where?
You should be able
guessed
to
it up.
control
You
it.
threw it out up
Can't e-
there.
I can't even
Hold on.
see it, let alone control it.
It's
I
right
would have
there.
pulled it. I would have pulled it out over here before moving.
I moved it. You're welcome.
Okay, thank you. I also have control of it, which is great.
Yes. Now I have
Yes.
sneak
And
attack.
I gave you
I will.
control.
I have continued
welcome.
flying around that way to see if I can see anything else. In the meantime, the panther, if it moves 20 feet straight forward, it can
I
hit
thought you
with a
should be
claw
able
attack.
to see its character sheet as well. So
DC 12 saving throw will be knocked prone. So it will try and hit it with the claw. 21 hits, right?
yep, it sure does.
Okay. And then how do I... Why isn't it letting me do the damage? Oh, there it is. So it has to do DC 12 strength save or be knocked prone. And if it is knocked prone, I can then bite it.
It
You're
failed.
gonna get Panther's
Oh,
gonna get steak before I do.
just a 7 piercing on that one. 5 slashing, 7 piercing, 12 total.
Nice. Okay.
Nice. And then, do I see
So-
anything over here
If it's prone, don't you get
Uh,
advantage on the attack?
or on my way round from up here somewhere?
If
Get
it is prone,
advantage on the
you-
attack after she knocked it prone.
So the
Yeah, it's-
bite.
Oh yeah, so
bite,
it is the
you have
extra 2.
advantage.
Oh, okay, so there you go. It's a crit then. So an extra 2. 14
That
total.
must have tasted so juicy.
Bit spotty.
Oh no. Wait.
So the answer to your question is no, Peanut. You don't see anything.
Okay.
Not that I blame you for trying, but no, you don't.
I just
You
don't
can-
like the idea of killing innocent creatures if there's something that's just frightened them to this way. So I
Right,
wanted
I
to make
understand.
sure first. Okay. We're good. Guess I did something this turn.
That panther was useful. Reggie?
Right? Could have been a weasel. That would have been fun.
So I was looking at Eldritch Blast and accidentally cast it. And so I don't know if you want to take that roll or I can re-roll it. It's up to you.
Let's use it.
I mean, I'm fine with you taking that, but it doesn't matter.
Okay. Then I'll just roll the damage.
If you had rolled it like completely out of order, I'd have been like, no, but it was just a few minutes earlier, so.
Yeah. So it's 6
Are you
points of
hitting
force.
this one or this one?
I'm hitting the one that's not frightened of me
So this one.
because that's
Okay.
the one that's coming at me. But I'm
Right.
still able to maintain my concentration with Eldritch Blast. So the other one should still be frightened. Although it sounds like it's prone now.
Yes, it is prone
Okay, that one's prone.
because
so
it failed.
6 force damage, and then what was the? I think I add my. Is it Eldritch Blast? I add my charm bonus to, or not charm, charisma bonus.
That I don't know.
You had the thing
Yes,
for it.
yes, Eldritch, the Eldritch Invocation,
I can
Agonizing
barely
Blast.
keep my own
So
spells straight in my head.
that's a 10. That's 10 total.
So an extra 4 off of there.
Yeah. off
Okay.
of this guy.
All right.
And that's it for me.
All right, Elizabeth.
Well, now that we've officially decided to attack this thing,
Hey, you could have done whatever you wanted. That was up to you.
You jumped in.
I did jump in to attack it and then missed. And then the whole group decided to attack it. So, yay me.
Okay. Next
Well, it's
time we
current-
know Elizabeth wants to fight them alone.
It's currently
Yeah.
prone, so
That one is.
Well,
this one's prone, so you get advantage if you hit it.
well, I'd have to smack it with my hammer.
Smack it with a hammer. No.
Smack it with the
Is it 16 hit?
Yep.
5 bludgeoning.
The one on the right. This
Oh.
one.
She's
The one-
tenderizing the meat for you.
I know, right? Oh, so delicious.
Oh, you're
Step
you're hitting the
close
one
enough
that's
to that?
this one.
Are you close enough to
Yeah,
hit that one?
gotta step
I
in
am
there.
if I move there.
Ah, you're sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky.
The DM doesn't know how to place the tokens in the holes.
She's on squares.
Huh? Sure.
You were the one not on a square.
I was
was.
she's wanting to be talking, huh?
I know,
You
right?
have no need to talk, young lady, because you're always off squares. Drives
I
me
must say they look
insane.
like they're in squares to me. Thank you very much, but I am zoomed kind of far out, so that's fine. Is that it?
That's it, yeah. Unless anybody needs health.
I'm good.
I'm alright for now.
Yeah.
Yep, then we're good.
It's you.
Alright, I'm targeting this one with. I'm going to link it so you know what it does. I think I'm about right.
Dissonant Whispers. DC 11 or
Wisdom
to move.
save.
Which one were you doing it to?
This one.
Okay.
So,
If that doesn't make the save, it has to move away
yeah.
from Ezio.
Well, it did not make that save.
And I got to roll for the psychic damage.
How far can it move? Damn. Okay.
Well, on its turn, it'll have to move.
And now I'm going to see how far I could go. That's pretty far. Okay.
It has to make a DC 11 Wisdom save or take 8 psychic. 4 if it passes.
I already failed it.
Oh. Yeah. True.
Right. So you're right.
Sorry.
Yeah. No, you're fine. I was just like I already failed it.
Oh, I'm doing.
Okie dokie. Wolf.
How bloody does that one?
This one's the most bloodiest. This one's bloody, but not as bad.
Trying to figure out how I can get 2 elks. It's a
Easy
lot of meat.
peasy, lemon
Meat
squeezy.
meats are these
Gonna
are
have to
huge
let-
beasts.
Gonna have to let that one go. I don't wanna. That's a coat rack. That could have been 2 coat racks in my room.
It's not going.
Alright, there we go. He's gonna move there. Puts him in range. Rapier, 24.
definitely hits.
Piercing and sneak attack.
Ooh.
So 19.
It is dead, sir.
Stinks in a hat rack. Yes.
So
Oh no,
Wait, that was
the one,
that-
this one.
It was that one that he was hitting. You did ping it
Yeah.
20 million times.
I wasn't looking. I was looking at my the character sheet. Hold on, I'll change it.
And I'll still get opportunity when it tries to run.
Hey, I get 2 turns on my go now.
Let me fix my mask.
Yeah, but the other one gets to stand up.
Oh, shit, I want to do. Okay.
The panther gets an opportunity attack.
I know, right?
All right, that's your turn. This one right here is gonna try to break out of its prone. What's it gotta do? Strength. That's what it said, right? Get back up.
Mm,
Isn't that what it said when you hit it?
Bag of tricks.
Oh.
Who knocked it
I
prone?
think it just gets knocked prone. I think it
My
stands up.
panther knocked it prone, but I think it can
Oh.
stand. I don't know what the rules are on standing from prone.
It takes an action
10
to
feet of
stand up.
movement. Something about movement.
So it could still use a bonus action, but it can't use an attack action.
Okay. I was
And it
thinking
can't
ahead. For some
move
reason, I was
away
thinking it
either,
was the
doesn't it?
spell, but yeah, you're right. It was the panther. I forgot it was the panther that did it.
Yeah, it was the panther.
Yeah, so it's gonna use its action to stand up,
Okay.
and then it's going to try to flee. I don't know if it's actually going to be able to or not. This one has definitely took off because it has to from the frighten or whatever. That's as far as it can go.
Okay.
This
Let's
one
see if it
is going to
dies
use
before it runs away.
an action to stand up. It can disengage, but I don't know that it can move.
Disengage is an action, so
Mm-hmm.
it can stand up and it can move,
That's
but it's gonna take an opportunity
yeah,
attack
it can.
from.
That's what I was trying to
The
situate it
panther.
all in my head. It's gonna run, but it probably ain't gonna. Y'all probably
Oh
gonna
yeah,
kill it.
that one could like the one that fled could disengage.
Yeah, I'm
It
not
didn't
talking
need
about
to
that.
because it
I'm talking
got
about the
feared.
one that stood up.
Got feared. It's just gonna
That one
run.
got dissonant whispered, so that had to move away, and we didn't get an opportunity attack because it was forcibly made to move away.
That one's gonna
Whereas this
stand up and then move.
Whereas this one is heading
Yeah,
over
y'all
here.
can. Yeah, y'all can hit this one.
So Panther, Wolf, and Elizabeth will get a attack of opportunity, don't they?
Yes, so my rapier is 17, 7 piercing on that one.
That looks like a miss.
And then 7 bludgeoning, so 14 total.
All right. And Elizabeth definitely got it. So y'all killed it.
Oh.
Here's the thing, though. It says they flee when they get below it. Like it says, once they hit this reach, they flee no matter what. So like they don't care that they're gonna die. They try to run for their life.
Yeah.
Guess
Sure,
we're
get
having
out of
elk
mine.
burgers for dinner.
This one had to flee and it's still alive. Barely.
And it's my turn. And my panther gets a 50-foot movement. Oh, look at that. And if I go toward it more than 20 feet, I get to pounce. So I'm going to pounce. I'm going to claw. Does a 14 hit?
Yes, it's chasing its prey.
Okay. I also get to bite it because it's prone now, which is another 8.
So your panther just chased it down and brutalized it.
Yep. And then dragging its body back over here. Like, there you go.
Gonna have to slide that
Right, it's gonna
arrow
bring it back to
in.
you.
Yeah. There you go, guys.
I don't know. Can it even? How
2
big is
coat
this
racks.
giant elk? It says it's huge. I don't know if it actually better move it, but that's
Well,
we'll
maybe just
pretend
some bits of it.
it was funny. But
Strength
yes,
save?
you have killed it. Okay, so when you get done, once that last elk dies, Me. Wait, hold on. My thing is not working. Okay, there we go. A pest mascot appears.
Oh, the putty cat said dinner is swerved.
So it actually emerges from underneath the underbrush where the elk was resting before it saw you. But you now see it. I love that the panther is talking.
So obviously, this is not a very friendly mascot. Who has the marker ID?
Who's carrying them? That's a great
Lisbeth will
question.
pull it out and give it to Wolf.
I will. My mage hand is invisible, and I'm allowed to put something onto something with my action. With the bonus
Whose head are you
action.
placing it on?
So I'm going to mage hand the bracelet and then put it on to that thing. And it's a sleight of hand.
I'm a little unclear on whether or not that'll work because it says that that it requires an action with a successful athletics or sleight of hand check.
Right,
I
so
don't
it's sleight
know.
of hand.
There you go. 23,
Okay.
22 sleight of hand.
My
There you
mage
go.
That's
hand.
fine. I just
So yeah,
making sure you had to roll something because I was like, I don't think that it would, but okay, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure you were rolling something to get it.
Yep.
So yes, a 20, whatever that number is, is high
22.
enough.
The
Thank
arcane
you.
trickster. It's sleight of hand roll.
Right. So you are successful.
Is your mage hand 60 feet instead of 30 as well?
Yeah, it gets so complicated.
It's not.
But
Awesome.
yeah, it
That's great.
gets an extra 30, but I don't think at this level. I think at another level it gets an extra 30.
Ah, okay.
But I can move it with a bonus action, and
Mm-hmm.
then
Yeah, it's pretty
the
cool.
cunning action does something else. And this is crazy.
Right. So now you now have number 2.
Ew.
I was waiting on somebody to say something.
It
Yeah, when
always
I
comes
saw
back
that
to poop.
when I
Sorry.
saw that thing pop up, I'm like, nobody needs to go near that, especially if it's controlling things.
Right. So technically it's time to end. I know we started a little bit late, but I don't know if some of you have to get up in the morning. We're not going to be able to finish all 6 of these mascots tonight
Mhm.
anyway. So I don't know if y'all want to just call it quits here or play for like another 20 minutes since we started late or what y'all want to do.
I actually have
I'm
to
good.
jump off.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
so
have an early meeting tomorrow.
okay, that's fine. I kind of figured it would be that way. So we will just pause it right here. I will leave the map like it is. And so when we come back, not this next Monday, but the Monday after, we'll just pick up right here. So
Mhm.
no problems. I knew that this one was going to be a long one because you're searching for all these mascots. It's going to take time. So all right. If y'all got to bounce, y'all have a good night, and I will catch you on the flip.
All right. Thanks for running.
Thanks
Thank
for
Oh, you're welcome.
running, Brittany. Have a good one.